Saturday night. It's all hidden up in the stars, and all we have to do is reach up and grab it to things in space.
Space!
Hi. Jess was just yelling space, space, space. Is everybody having a good week? Is everybody we're all good?
Sort of.
Depends on your idea of functioning.
We want to let you know chat is telling us we're having audio issues. Sound like robots. Things are happening. Just to let you know.
Because we are robots.
Yeah, the robots thing is new because all of their characters to robots and including myself. So that's why.
We're killing everyone's ears.
Oh no.
We say,
I
please
am
stop talking.
sorry for hurting your eardrums.
Okay, so much better now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sam!
I will say one thing before we get started. I really love the NPCs that you all have created and sent, but I need more of them. So if you want, the goal is for you all to exist within our universe. So if you do have an idea of some alien that you want to come up with in your head, shoot us an email over at datspaceshow@gmail.com with your character idea and a character sheet, and let's build this world around us with you involved in it. All right. Now, let's get into it, shall we? Last time, according to the ship's log,
The crew of the Scourge were on a town. The underground military training facility called the Warrens was holding the location of an essential stronghold of the Sunrise Collective. Tracking it down had been the easy part. Dealing with the beast that had stumbled upon the base, that was a different story. The monster rumbled its way towards Captain Phoenix, who stuck solidly into place with an overwhelming sense of vertigo. Death was on her doorstep.
With the selfless act of heroism, Honorary Officer Mims rushes into battle standing side by side with the captain. The creature bit and gnawed upon the limbs of those closest to it. Acidic saliva coursed through the veins of the heroes as it steeped into their bones. The rest of the crew slipped forward closer into battle, but it was Detrian who paid the price. The creature lifted its seemingly useless, extra, trunk-like appendages and shot forth a torrent of the acidic liquid.
After a tremendous battle, the heroes felled the large monster. Abedzagak and Mims ripped away at the beast. Mog tore its brain asunder, and Detrian and Nono blasted it until it flopped lifeless on the ground. Captain Phoenix remained in a horrible situation the entire time, but at one point did strike at Abedzagak. With the creature gone, they looked for a moment to relax. No such time existed. A horde of these beasts were stampeding toward the building. They rushed into the guardhouse and hunkered down. Through the screams of pain and slurping, the crew rested the night in a fitful sleep.
When they awoke the next morning, they were afraid of stepping outside. The ominous of silence wafted through the air. They cracked open the door to a birth scene. Members of the Sunrise Collective lay dead everywhere along monstrosities piled over top each other. Rank about the facility. Seeing the cameras still operational, they decided to slink along the roof to the front door, which had been torn asunder. Once inside, they found another set of locked doors. Light and broken cadence as Mims offered to crawl through and press the button to panels. He followed through with this offer, and as he pressed the button, was ripped into the dark room by a long tongue.
As the party rushed hallway, they discovered a sickening sight. Mims was mere moments from eaten by another one of these horrible beasts. With quick work, Abedzagat and Captain Phoenix, who had recovered, now capable of doing things, and a miraculous summoning tried and true angel from Detrian, the beast was destroyed in mere seconds. Perhaps the fear that the crew of the Scourge misplaced, however, stumbling into a brig forward with a swift movement, a prisoner screaming insanity and ready to rushed the captain.
Now join me as we traverse the night sky. On Vesk Prime, the ancestral home and space reserved for high society, there was a family known for its extraordinary work to the militaristic culture of the Vesks. Although they had not reached the upper echelon of social greatness yet, they were on the cusp. Years of hard work, ferocious tenacity in battle, and brilliant strategic insight had created a value in the military family. Rising in rank, they rose in history. So the Tirth family set their sights on up. The lineage of the Tirth family was filled with decorated officer after decorated officer, some known for their keen mind in combat, others their extraordinary strength. But every one of the Tirths developed deep into their adherence to ancient custom. It seemed to set this family apart from the other Vesks. However, the smallest and youngest of 8 siblings was a female-born Vesk named Abedzagak, who was now the age of 7. Abedzagak was not like their siblings. Flighty and prone to let their mind wander, Abedzagak often wondered if they were from another race or planet entirely. Meanwhile, Abedzagak's parents were constantly disappointed, labeling them dreamy, absent-minded, or their personal favorite, an embarrassing waste of time. On one particular day, their family home was flooded with the richest and most highly regarded Vesk on all of Vesk Prime. Their parents had repeatedly echoed the phrase all morning, "A 4-star general is coming." The oldest brother, Ginthenrik, was graduating from school and was set on a path to military academy greatness. Naturally, all of high society folk simply had to gather to celebrate him. Some were there to dote, others to offer credits in exchange for higher education. More realistically, though, all were there to rub their luxurious lizardly elbows with people of higher echelons. The hypocrisy oozed off of the guests. During the hustle and bustle, Abedzagak sat in the corner of the outdoor back patio in what their mother called Abed's Cave. The space where they often painted, sang songs to themselves, and blocked out the sounds of clinking glasses, fancy suit jackets, and the sea of stoic faces. Abedzagak was more interested in making up stories and songs, one of their favorites being about befriending a small, fuzzy, silly creature with a big heart and a loud mouth. It seemed the opposite of Abedzagak's world, and the Vesks altogether, and the image of that different universe was more than appealing. What would it be like to not be a big, thick, muscled creature built for war and conquering? Abedzagak giggled a little. It tickled them to entertain the idea. Lost in their playtime imagination and drowning out the cooing of the dozens of teenage female Vesks doting on their big brother, Abedzagak began loudly singing their latest song.
If I were a teeny tiny happy ball of fur, I never would be called a him or they or them or her. I would just be me, happy as can be, helpful little me, a happy ball of fur.
The cacophonous echo of nothingness returned to Abedzagak's ears. They hadn't realized how loud they were being, but the crowd did. And now the crowd was suddenly silent. They blankly stared, and suddenly the urge to blurt out anything overwhelmed Abedzagak. Panicked, they gave a gratuitous bow and pretended to hold a long cigarette. They spoke in a half-hearted voice.
All hail the great and powerful Ginthenrik. But be careful, they call him Thick Brick Rick because he's as dumb as a pile of bricks.
Abedzagak clucked in laughter, thinking the joke to be joyous and triumphant, but it fell away into the silence. Storming from the back of the crowd, Abedzagak's mother stomped slowly toward them, lips pursed and eyes burning with fury.
Consider yourselves warned, fancy folk of Vesk Prime.
Abedzagak continued as their mother dragged them by the elbow into the household. Why can't you, for one afternoon, act like a member of this family? Abed's mother spoke through her teeth while she opened the door and threw her little one into the study.
just want to sing, Mama.
Singing is not what we do.
But maybe it's what I do.
No, and we will not have this conversation again. Now stay in here until the last guest has left, she said as she locked the door behind her. Abedzagak, stunned, cried one single tear, and then flung themselves around the room in a tirade. Grabbing anything they could, the little child snatched a datapad. Hoping for some entertainment to release the pent-up anger and sadness, the child saw nothing but a holographic projection of specific enemies of the Vesk. Abedzagak saw pirates, armed military forces, and a surprisingly well-dressed darker female elf in a velvet cloak. It was a drow, or so Abedzagak thought. But none of it was the cartoons and distractions the little Vesk had craved. Abedzagak stuck the datapad in her pocket and slumped into a small ball of a lizard, comforted only by repeatedly running their small claws into the red Afghan rug. Time shifts around the universe to reveal an older version of that tiny Vesk's self. Still different than other Vesks the world has seen, Abedzagak can only stare at the crazed man who is attacking their captain. They reach for the rug, a rug now that seems to hold sentimental value to them. Abedzagak doesn't seem like they're going to curl up into a small ball of lizard anytime soon. What do you do?
We read comments.
Yes. Let's read some comments, folks.
I like this comment from Melski. It says, Abedzagak is a Disney princess.
Oh, they wouldn't hire me.
Malcolm Mama 15 says, you do not throw children!
Sweetbee77 says, when is Ball of Fur going to be on Spotify?
Yeah.
Throw that song up, Jessica.
Willa Ridley a while back said, Mog is getting facial hair.
That's true.
Well, Galguin said, I just noticed the episode title. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah?
So, we already have donations coming in.
Oh, boy.
Some are good and some are fine. Dark Knight is donated to give me a anesthetic. Oh my gosh, anesthetic dart and a med AI. I was mushing those two together.
Right.
For me, thank you.
Yeah.
And then Crossbones has donated $96 to give one stim pack, one dart, one med AI for GM Ben.
For
Yikes.
me? Oh,
and
yay!
one bad agent of chaos yet again, #shocked to me.
But don't forget that Crossbones also has won the Bitbox Battle Boss, and so gets to offer a free extra action in combat to anyone that CXB wants to. But they've given it to me. So thank you, Crossbones!
It's going to be
Sarah
a
BC1
night.
has donated $25 for stim packs for the table. So there y'all go.
Crossbones is just mad about the angel from last episode.
I think I'm a little mad about the angel from last episode. So.
I think about that angel all the time.
I have nothing to do with it, so I don't know why I'm being attacked.
We have another BBBB from the Cadence.
Oh!
For me! Thank you, Cade!
Cade, that's
And-
very, very nice.
Quick shout out to everybody out there. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Happy
everybody.
Pride!
Yeah. Happy Pride. Before we get too far into this, I mean, I know I'm about to kill Katie's character. Like that's just a given. But I do need to ask you guys a question. Normally I do this around a midway point, and you might say that this is a midway point, but I want you all to tell me your theories of what is happening in this story. So let's go over the facts real fast. You guys were on a station that was looking at a portal that led into the fire plane, and a ship came out of it, followed by a fire whale. You went and tracked down the ship, tried to figure out what was going on that ship after killing the fire whale, of course. And then after all of it, that portal sunk into the sun. We were greeted by everybody as a hero, and then Tyrese came over and said, hey, you got to go see the Deep Cultures Institute. They're the ones that you really need to tell about all of this. So you rushed to the Burning Archipelago, in which you were met with a person who tried to steal your ship and was screaming about the voices in their head. Slick Nick. Then you went to Asana Town, and the whole place erupted into chaos. And now you're trying to basically reclaim a city from this militaristic group who's taken over, and you're down in the Warrens. No answer is a wrong answer right now. I will tell you that if you guess closely, then I will mark it down, and in the future, one of these points of inspiration could be yours. So I'd love to hear what are some thoughts we're having about where this is going.
You know, yeah, I got a small one.
Okay.
I definitely think that there's some big boss Lashunta involved somehow, and I don't think it's the leader necessarily of the Sunrise Collective, but I feel like the rift in our mental stability is caused by some evil Lashunta somewhere.
Okay.
And perhaps that ties into the fire domain realm area, whether they came from there or maybe they got some extra evil powers from there or something. Who knows?
Okay. All right.
My theory is that the Lashunta aren't actually responsible. The main Lashunta is actually being taken over by someone from this fire realm. Ooh. So they've already blasted out a bunch of psychic stuff. Who says they don't have the power to just take over somebody and start all of these problems so that they can invade much easier?
Okay, so you're thinking it's somebody who's just been basically charmed or overwhelmed.
The most dangerous.
Dominated.
Exactly. The most dangerous bad guys are the ones you don't see.
Okay. What other guesses?
I have a guess. You know, as far as go big or go home, I'm already at home, so I might as well go big here. So I think there is a cult within the Ifrit on the fire plane trying to reach out to take over the what do they call the group of planets?
Pact World?
Yeah, they're trying to take over the Pact Worlds, and they tried to open a portal to attack. Portal failed. So you know what they're going to do is they're going to send Ifrits down to work with the Sunrise Collective to use the Lashunta's
telekinesis.
No, not telekinesis, but like their mental and magical prowess to make them feel like the end of the world is coming so that they can more easily take over.
Okay.
Jess, Katie?
I'm not going to pretend like I know a lot of things, but I am going to ask this question.
Okay.
Why are there not more fire whales?
Well, I mean, I feel like I'm probably going to throw in just a couple more fire whales, just willy-nilly here and there that you guys can fight, especially on foot. I feel like it's, a CR-19 monster is clearly where this group should be headed. So
that's exciting because not only could we have a whale hat, we could have whale pants.
Whale pants.
And make a whale house.
It's like Animal Crossing, but with a whale.
Mm-hmm.
Hear us out, Ben.
Okay, I'm listening. I'm listening. I
just think it's an interesting, like...
Jess, look at me writing it down in my notes.
You're writing on your window is what it looks like.
Yeah. Window writing. That's what's happening. All right. And Katie, you don't want to throw out any hypothesis.
Oh, no.
All right. No. Well, what I do want you to do is I want you to roll a D10 first things first.
Ooh, yay.
While you're doing that, Katie, you've been followed by Shadow Bacon 232, Rig Hale, Danish Queen, The Wild Haven, and we've been subbed by Marv Cat. Thank you, guys.
Marv Cat.
Marv Cat.
I love Marv Cat. Okay.
That's a 9, Ben.
A 9. Oh boy. Oh boy. You're all looking at Captain Phoenix. And you see this guy start running up to her and yelling craziness. You're all on the page of what he looks like. And as he's looking at the captain and reaches out to touch her, to just electrify her, she disappears from existence. And a black hole opens up, and it pops where she was. And it says, Close Encounters. Everybody roll initiative.
I don't like.
What? I rolled an 18 for Mog's initiative.
Oh my god, are you serious? I got a dirty 20 for me.
Okay, all right.
18.
All I gotta say is this guy looks really cool. I'm seeing another prospective crew member here. just throwing that out there.
Okay, I like it. And now the captain's gone, so somebody has to take over, right? Dirty 20 for Detrian. Where is this? There.
Also, Detrian is absolutely horrified right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be just nuts. There he is. Okay, who else got what?
I got an 8 for initiative, but because I'm currently not writing script, well, he should act on my turn anyway, so never mind.
I think that's a good call.
But I should move script to a different square than mine, because currently Mims and I are in the same square.
Right. You and Mims are in the same square, and in which case I will let Mims go on the same order as you. So just keep reminding me.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Ben or Jamie, we got a lot of donations that have just come in. I think maybe you want to tackle them.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa!
Here, Katie, what was your initiative? That's the only one we're missing.
Oh,
so
17.
There we go. Okay, $20 from Willow Ridley. Oh, not from Willow. It's from Finn. Hello, whoever wants Finn roll can use these however they want. Rat kisses. So we all get to do Finn roll.
Whoever. That
Finn roll is the lowest.
That includes me.
That one.
That one too.
I got a nat 20. Dang it.
Okay. Unless somebody else got a nat one, I think Katie and I are down to a roll off.
I got a
go
6.
for it.
Yeah.
Let me while you're rolling off those, let me talk about a couple of things that have just happened. Sharna has donated $75. A good agent of chaos for Wes from Marcel. The angel was amazing last week, so here's something to help with the next monster Ben sent your way. Then Wow Galgwin donated $150. Bedzagak gets a good agent of chaos for the wholesome, beautiful song, and Detrian gets one too for what happened last week with the angel. And then Sarah BC1 says $75, good agent of chaos for No.
So much chaos.
See, guys, chat, this is how you do it. You send good ones, not bad ones.
Katie, I rolled a nat 20 on the roll off for Finn's Finn roll. So I think you're going to get
That's 12. That's amazing.
Okay, and you it's $20, Katie. So however you want to distribute that within your points, feel free to. Okay, so Wes, let's do this. Jamie, Wes, and Jess, I need you to roll D10s, and then Wes, I need you to roll it twice.
I got a 6 on the first one.
Okay.
And an 8 on the second one.
Okay. All right. So the first one just floats down and pops right in front of your face, this little firework, and it says Mech Tech. And then all of a sudden from the black hole, just rockets start shooting out and just clamp onto your legs and elbows and hips. And all of a sudden you feel like you could run twice as fast. You could jump twice as high. You could punch twice as hard. And then another one pops in your face. You've seen this firework go off before. It says Omega 13 now, but it's the same thing as time space continuum. So you have that 6 seconds to change whatever you want.
Perfect.
Abedza Jess.
Yeah.
Tell me what number did you roll on your D10?
Ocho. 8.
Okay. So this once again, okay, I'm gonna have you re-roll it since you already have the time-space continuum.
Okay.
Because you used it in the best way possible last week.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
but
I
we said
have
we-
another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rewind 12
8.
seconds.
8 again.
We'll re-roll it again.
Okay. That would be a 10.
10. Okay. Jess, I hope you did your homework because this one is I know Kung Fu.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Is it still legal to summon angels?
Can I summon another angel?
No, you can't summon an angel. That one has been removed from the book. Get to work, girl, because
Oh,
now
man.
you have used
got
up
you, Jess.
any
I'll help.
feat within the Starfinder system. Jamie, what number did you roll?
I just got
9.
sweaty.
9. This little firework pops in front of your face and it says this one goes to 11. You roll a d20 for your damage rolls when you hit. Goodness gracious, that was wow. That's a lot going down. Katie Captain Phoenix disappears. All of a sudden, these fireworks are going off everywhere. This guy's like, whoa! But I need the rest of your initiative rolls.
We gave them all, I thought.
It was too much, too fast.
Who are you missing?
I'm missing Captain Phoenix. I'm missing Mog, and I'm missing Abedzagak.
17.
I got an 18.
I got an 18 as well.
Okay.
You win. My bonus is 0.
I'm so proud of you, Sam.
All right. So let's start this thing off with a little Detrian. Detrian, you've just seen your captain just be gone. And you see this creature is right in front of you. He looks like he's reaching out to touch, but you would have no idea what just happened. What do you do?
Well, seeing that and having these super powered limbs, I'm pretty much Midoriya from My Hero Academia at this point. So
Nice.
I'd like to do some pretty awesome acrobatics and bounce off this wall here and just punch this guy super hard in the face with my full body.
Okay.
Because
All right.
I just saw him disappear. I don't know what happened. All I know
Right.
is I need to get Captain Phoenix back, and I don't know if he needs to be alive to do that.
Sure. Yeah. I like it.
So,
So roll your
do
attack
some
roll.
You don't. Okay.
Oh, well, first roll your acrobatics roll because that's important.
So that's a 17 on
A
acrobatics.
17, yeah, you're bounding and jumping like a glorious gazelle.
All right, I'm a gazelle now.
Roll your attack.
So that's a 15 on the die. I don't know what my.
Yeah, you're adding your base attack plus your strength modifier. So you connect and you punch him right in the face.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your unarmed attack damage. So you're instead of 1d4 plus your strength modifier, you're going to roll 2d4 plus twice your strength modifier.
Oh my gosh.
4
Auto crits?
and a 3, so 7, and then I don't unfortunately have a strength modifier. So
Ooh. All right, but you still punch him real hard right in the face, non-lethally.
Mm.
We continue along. It is...
And I'm assuming I end up like behind him or something.
Oh, sure.
Cool.
Unfortunately for you all, it is his turn.
Oh boy.
He reaches out, he goes, I knew you were fake! You're so supposed to be dead! And he reaches out to touch you, Detrian, casting a spell that you know to be very similar to one that Captain Phoenix always seems to be doing.
Okay.
That's an 11 on the die. And with this ability, That is going to be a 15 against your touch AC, which is your EAC.
That hits my EAC.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, so this is something that you all know to be Jolting Surge. Katie, do you want to talk about Jolting Surge? Or do you want to?
Yeah, Jolting Surge is super fun, and Ben totally stole it from me.
Oh no, it's actually in the book. So.
Am I still affected by that like con modifier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Until it goes away.
Great.
Here's this 4d6 worth of damage.
Yeah.
Oh. That's nasty.
Okay.
You're at a total of 15 points of electricity damage.
Ow. So yeah, that's not great news.
Bad.
I mean, the question is, do you have any med-AIs? Patches could pop out, but you know what? You don't have any med-AIs, so
I don't. I'm okay for now.
Okay. All right. He does that, and then he is gonna stay right where he is. Actually, he's gonna stay right where he is. Okay. It is now Abedzagak's turn. Abedzagak, what do you do?
Okay, I think I know. I found the thing that I want to use.
Oh no. What is it?
Can I use fast talk?
Okay. You have fast talk. What happens with fast talk?
So with fast talk, you baffle your potential foe, causing it to be surprised when combat begins, which I imagine, considering it's called fast talk, that I can run up to him and be like, hey, nobody do, look over here, you big dummy, and cause it to stumble.
Yeah. He's very surprised by this action.
Doobity-doo.
Nobody do. Except it would sound more like nobody do boo.
Yeah, so very surprised. You run up to him and yell in his face, and he's like, oh, this is weird. And then what do you want to do?
Punch him in the face. Melee attack, please.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Please roll a natural one.
19.
19. Yeah, you hit him. Roll your damage. First of all, you gotta show me on roll 20 that you've run up to him, please.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm doing a lot of things, Ben.
Okay.
Ay. Hold on, I gotta move her up. Move them up. Excuse me. Beep beep beep. Doobly doo. There.
Just to let you know, we do have BBBBs rolling in the Bitbox battle bosses. Dark Knight has given Katie a Bitbox battle boss, and Sarah BC1 has gifted Mog with one as well. So
nice.
Yeah, it's going off.
Damage is 4.
4 points of damage as you punch this guy in the face. He's getting punched a lot. We move on. It is now Mog's turn.
Okay, so just to be clear, this black hole that opened up was not from this guy. It was from some agent of chaos, correct?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen it. You have no idea how they come about. I mean,
right.
The stim packs in all that kind of makes sense because they open up from Abedzagak's, drone that's flying overhead. But these agents of chaos, they have a different feel to them. Sometimes they're really, really good, but other times they're very malicious in nature.
AKA crossbows. Okay. I want to save my captain, but black holes. We've not spoken to this thing at all. Can I try to identify the creature specifically?
Absolutely. You need to roll a life science check.
You got it. 11 on the die. My total is 18, and then it is also a theme knowledge for me. So it says that the DC is reduced by 5.
Okay. I'm glad Mog just popped up right over your face.
Mog.
Mog. So you have surpassed the DC twice over. So what I can tell you is that this is an Ikeshti Broodminder. So this is an Ikeshti. It is a technomancer. These are a hardy race of lizard folk native to the deserts of Akaton. And then what would you like to know?
I would like to know alignment, please.
Alignment. They're neutral.
Okay.
Okay. And then you get one more piece of information. You can get, any special attacks. You can get its weaknesses.
I'll take weaknesses.
Okay, weaknesses. It doesn't seem to have very good fortitude or reflex saves.
Okay.
So,
I will move up to here.
Okay.
And I will point my gun and ready an attack if it is hostile again, and I would like to speak to it.
Okay.
And say, "We may have startled you, but this can end if you desire peace as well."
Roll a diplomacy check.
You got it. A 7 on the die, plus my diplomacy, which is a 9, so 16.
And he looks at you and he's like, "You shouldn't be real! You shouldn't be here! I watched you die!" And you're holding you're readying an action.
Yes.
For an effect, so we'll wait for that. And now we move on to Captain Phoenix's turn. Oh boy. Yeah, this one's going to be quite interesting because Captain Phoenix, you're transported into a pure white room. Bright light all around you. Pure white. And there's only one thing joining you within the room. A little blue alien that looks a lot like this.
No.
Oh.
Captain Phoenix, what do you do?
I got sent to a room alone with an alien? What is wrong with this game?
All I'm saying is another potential crew member.
All of a sudden, I see Detrian in Assassin's Creed Odyssey where you can just invite anybody to be on your ship.
Yes.
I was thinking more Metal Gear Solid where you're like launching them up with the balloons. Just everyone.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Having been just, thrown into this room, I think she'd be like, "Hey, wait, stay back. Where am I?"
It just kind of looks at you and tilts its head ever so slightly.
Oh, can I do like a knowledge to see if it would if it seems hostile? I don't know what that would be.
Absolutely. Go ahead. You are going to need a life science check as well.
Life science.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 16.
Okay. You get to know what it is. It is known as a gray. But that's all you get to know.
And is it holding like that weapon?
Oh yeah, it's got weapons drawn. Yep.
Does that weapon look like it's a little electrical?
No. Yes, it looks electrical. Yes.
Okay, great. Well, then I will try to cast. If it doesn't respond to me after I tried talking to it, I'm going to cast Jolting Surge.
Okay, great. Yeah, I love that idea.
That doesn't make me feel good.
No.
All right. Ooh, well, that's a natty 19. So 21?
Yeah, that's a hit. You electrocute it.
This is such a I know exactly what this is, but Phoenix doesn't. Okay, great. So that would have been a 23 to hit if that changes anything.
So cool. I agree with you. It's a super cool thing.
Yeah.
Roll your damage.
It's not going to matter, but okay.
You don't know that.
That's going to be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Yeah. Okay. Does 17 points of damage.
I hate you.
Okay. And then it looks at you, and it feels this electrocution. It goes, and then all of a sudden you feel this like burning pain within your mind. It feels like your brain is about to explode. Hey, Sam.
Oh no.
What's needed for a good old mind thrust? Is that a fortitude save or a will save?
It is a will save.
Okay, a will save there, Captain Phoenix.
Cool. 17.
17. All right, you pass, taking half damage.
I'm gonna sink your damage.
Oh, okay. You can't sink damage, but you could have.
I'm gonna anesthetic dart your damage.
You can't anesthetic dart any damages.
I can't?
No, it's D20s.
Oh, dang it.
That's a total of 10. Oh, I'm sorry. It's only 5 points of damage coursing through your mind. But you still feel like you're just in this room looking at this creature. We move on. It is now No-No's turn. We're going to move back over here, because that's where you guys are, where the real world is. No, what are you going to do?
First and foremost, do I feel Mims walking already, or is he waiting on me?
He's waiting on you. He's like, yeah, well, where should I move to? Would you like me to progress up the battlefield, or would you like me to wait where I am?
I'm not really sure right now, so we're gonna hold back here, Mims.
All right, that sounds good. I'm only here to help, so.
Okay. No is going to... Squiff! You stay put! Stay! And then No starts fiddling with the belt around her waist, which would look like a rib cage of this guard.
Yeah.
So she's fiddling with it, and an energy shield pops up around her. And so that's great.
This guy's watching you the entire time and is like, ah! That thing's got too many arms!
No, I only have 2 arms out. All the rest are under the shirt.
Right,
There's only 2 armholes.
Undulating arms underneath. It doesn't look weird at all. Yeah.
And then Nona will ready a shot with her BBBB.
Okay.
But she will wait for an answer as she yells, "What do you mean you saw us die?"
You all died! I saw you die! I watched you with my own eyes!
When?
Time! You're all ghosts! I don't have to respond to you!
Okay, she's gonna shoot him.
Okay.
She tried.
No.
She asked.
She did ask. Ask.
That's a 17.
17. Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh,
Roll
no.
your D20 worth of damage.
I really didn't want to kill this guy, but now I'm afraid. Hopefully I roll low. We'll find out.
I love the DM reaffirming his decision not to give us more information by having his character say, "I don't have to respond to you."
Yep.
That's 16 points of damage.
Whoa!
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't want to kill him.
You knock him unconscious, and he's dying.
No!
This guy is dying right now. So we're gonna move to the top of the round.
Oh boy!
It is Detrian's turn. Detrian, what would you like to do?
Detrian would be panicking right now because he just saw No blast this dude. So he's going to just yell, "What are you doing?" And he's going to run up and try and just like put pressure on the wound to try and stop him from bleeding out and try and stabilize him.
All right. Roll a heal check.
A heal check.
Oh.
Or a medicine. I'm sorry.
Medicine check? All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
They're not called FIFO combat steps, Ben. They're called
16.
guarded steps.
Guarded step 16. Yeah, you are able to staunch the bleeding. You push down really hard. You feel like your mechanical arms are just like holding down firmly and putting extra pressure right where the wound is, and you stabilize this creature. But it's not over yet. So we're going to keep going through this. Bedzagak, what would you like to do? Is there anything special?
Well, I have 2 stim packs.
Okay.
And we got to keep this guy alive. Can I use them?
He's already stabilized at this point.
Okay,
So
okay.
He's not all the way healed up, but he's not dying.
He's just a little wounded, yeah?
He's a little unconscious and a little wounded.
Okay,
Yep.
can I get down on my belly because he's on the ground, yeah?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to get down on the ground and I'm going to say, "Hey, buddy, remember me?" I'm going to say,
Destrian doesn't say anything. He's just like giving a glare to a Bedzagak right now. He's not happy.
That's too good.
As he's holding this dude's like giant blaster wound.
"You want the rug? I can give you the rug. Keep it from bleeding out." I'm going to say, hi. So we're confused. Listen, you say that we're ghosts. We're not ghosts. We're still here. Something about us being dead. That makes me a little nervous. Tell me, soldier. Tell me what's up.
Roll a perception check.
Okay. Ooh, 23.
Call him soldier. And then you're looking and you're thinking to yourself, wait a second, is this a soldier? Is this a Sunrise Collective? Is this a Brass Dragons? He's not either. He's not wearing any insignia. In fact, his clothes look torn and ragged, kind of smelly.
Mm.
You remember he ran out of a cell. So it's a little confusing to you.
Jamie!
Mog, it's your turn.
I would like to go assist Detrian and provide more long-term medical care.
Sure, yeah. You run
with
up
my
and start
sweet med kit.
with your sweet med kit. All right, roll to treat deadly wounds.
16 on the die, plus my medicine, which is 6.
All
so
right.
22.
So you're able to just kind of start stitching up this creature. So you are able to heal for 2 points plus your intelligence modifier,
Which is 1.
So you're able to heal this creature up for 3 points long term. You feel like you haven't done quite enough, but they're not dying. They'll heal naturally, but it's all really, really rough. That takes about a minute, so that's going to be your turns for the foreseeable future. And now we get to Captain Phoenix. Captain Phoenix, you're in this room with this creature. And I think it's a great time to do a little comment break.
So sorry, Katie.
Well, one of my favorite comments I just read from Archangel27. I really hope that rug gets healing capabilities later in the game.
It should.
Melski360, Dr. Bedzagak's bedside manner, top notch.
So if the angel agent of chaos is gone, can we replace it with some type of carpet ability?
Oh,
I have another agent of chaos, Ben. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Wait,
Maybe it should be called carpet of chaos. Just change the whole thing.
Oh.
Damn.
Okay, writing down great
Carpet
ideas.
of
Carpet of chaos.
Alliteration.
My
I
goodness.
can't.
He's actually just miming it with his hand. He's not writing anything
Oh
down.
no, that one is written down. That might have to be our $100 tier. Is the carpet of
God.
chaos?
It's
So
gonna be my new email.
It's a sentence that comes down and hands you something.
Oh
Also, I'm
my
not sure if anyone
goodness.
read it, but the real POTUS gifted $5 a stim to a Bedzigak. Doobie dee, doobie doo.
Hey, thanks, bud.
The cadence says, "Can I just say I am loving all the rainbows, unicorns, and pride love from the Dat fam."
Yay.
We also got a donation in from Sharna to Wes for whatever he needs to keep him playing.
Oh well, that's very very
Yay,
nice.
thank you.
Hey, Katie, here's a nice perspective from Crossbones. He said, welcome to heaven.
I don't want to hear any perspective from Crossbones ever.
There.
Crossbones did make a point that you attacked first, so
Yeah.
I talked to it first. He
maybe
got
it
me
doesn't.
abducted by aliens.
Maybe it doesn't speak
Yeah.
common. We don't know.
Oof.
Maybe
We've
it-
been followed by Human Asimo, Techie 2, that Australian Kiwi 96, Max's Red Beanie, a few subs from Techie 2, Scott Danuzo gifted a sub to Blind Man 308, Crossbones gifted to The Invisible Girl, and Boas Streams, not sure. And cheers from Velvet Lee 18, Sarah BC1, Qwerty 76, Zippy Karma 6075, and Scott Danuzo. Thank you all.
Oh, thank you all so much. I see that Fennekins is just said, "Oh hi, I'm at Target right now, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi." People are joining us from Target.
Oh,
yo.
that's great.
Aw.
I love it.
I love
Okay,
a Target.
Katie, let's get back to it. You're facing this creature. Bad things, have happened. So what are you gonna do?
Can I use perception to see if my if I did any damage? Like, would I know if this creature is feeling a little injured?
Right. So go ahead and roll a perception check.
17 total.
17. You did see it got hurt. It got hurt. Owie. It just doesn't.
You are so mean,
seems-
Ben.
It got hurt. But it just seems like it has way more hit points than you originally thought, or it's a sturdy gray.
Okay. I'm going to pull out my Needler pistol.
Oh, cool. That's what it has.
Oh, good. And I'm just going to ready an action.
Okay.
If it attacks me, I would like to shoot it with my
Cool.
pistol.
Okay. Roll a will save.
2.
Can I add my stim to that? for
Your
some-
one stim to make it a 3?
She
You
can have
really
my
think
2.
That's gonna help.
Wait.
She can have my
I have so many. Hang on.
And then she'll have 5.
Wait, hang on. I've got so many stims. I should probably use them. So that's 5, and then I'll use 10 of mine.
Okay.
So
It
I'll
was
add
Jamie's one that
15.
made the difference.
So
Thank you, Sam.
17.
17 is still not enough. As you freeze in place, you can't move. You can't do anything. You can hardly breathe as your person is held. You're under the effects of hold person. You can't do anything. It's a lot of fun for me. I'm really appreciating. And Crossbones just gifted me another BBBB.
My goodness.
Keep
yes,
drinking.
yes,
Mhm.
yes, yes.
I drink with you, my captain.
Cheers.
With
Cheers,
its
Queen.
mind, You can see it kind of ekes up closer to you, and with one of my BBBBs, it reaches out with one finger and touches your mind. All of a sudden, you start feeling all these images. They just fly past your brain. Images from different worlds, different anguish, different pain. It just is filling up your brain. Roll a will save.
11.
11. And it has one question for you. Where is the Scourge? And it ekes through your brain, going after moment, ripping through your mind until it finds where the Scourge is. We move on to Nono's turn. Nono, what would you like to do?
Nono freezes. Nono, if you were to look at her, I mean, you can't see Mim's face because he's like, I would assume his face is like the belly of the guard in the shirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't really see him, but after dealing, Nono hasn't hit anyone with her blaster for more than like a couple of hit points in multiple combats.
Yeah.
And she just blasted this dude, and she was trying to talk to him, and Nono freezes. Nono doesn't do anything. She sits there on top of Mim's shoulders in shock and horror.
Oh. Yeah. Really, really rough. P.S. Your goods, the ones that are not one-time use, like the Omega-13, they will last for the entirety of this session. How about that? So
what about my, if I do find somebody I want to kill?
Yeah, no, that your it goes to 11. That's going to last this entire session. I'm going to have trouble keeping track of time between episodes, so just per session it will be on a basis.
Got it.
So
okay.
You got it for this session. Your mechanical jumpy legs and punchy arms, Wes, those are for this entire session as well.
Hey, superpowers.
Okay. I'm going to assume we just go through the order until we get back to Captain Phoenix, who is in this room, stuck. Can't do anything. And all of a sudden, it reaches out to touch you again. And it gets ever so close, within a centimeter of your mind, looking for more information. And then you're back. You're back where you were, right in front of this downed person.
Was it like I just like woke up from, or did I fall from the sky? Like
You just popped back into existence right in front of him. You see he's now down on the ground. Detrin, you see that your captain is now back.
And I like kind of look down at the guy. Well, I guess knocking him out worked. Where did you go?
Phoenix is just going to turn around and walk. Was there a doorway we've already been in? Yeah, she'll probably just like walk into this cell right here.
Just Captain Phoenix walks into a cell. All right.
Yeah.
Good talk.
What do you do? Where do you go? Do you wait? Do you talk to this person? Like,
is he still unconscious?
Yeah, he's still unconscious. You'd have to do something to heal him up.
All right. So seeing Captain Phoenix walk into the cell, and I would turn to Mog and be like, Mog, do you have this under control? Don't let him die.
Yes.
All right, I'll be back. And I would walk into the cell and Captain with Phoenix and just motion. Just, what is going on?
I don't know. I don't know if it was another one of my dreams or if I was taken somewhere, but...
You literally vanished out of thin air. And yesterday you weren't yourself at all and almost got killed by a giant creature.
I don't know what's going on.
All right. Well, maybe we take a break after this mission. Once we're off of here, I think you need some time.
I don't need time. I need to find it. This all must be part of it. We have to find it.
Right, but you won't find anything if you get killed because you go into a blank stare and something shoots you or eats you.
I have to find out. I have to find out
All right.
if he's a part of this.
He?
And she's going to walk out.
Okay.
Can't though, because that's when Nono has run up behind the cell doors and locked them and taken the keys to the Scourge and is just like,
How dare you? No, actually, Nono jumps off of Mim's shoulders
okay.
and like shirt dragging on the ground around her little feet, and she walks up a little closer to look at this guy on the ground while Mog takes care of him. And she's just like, I didn't mean to hurt him that much. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. And she looks at her gun for a second, her pistol, and she's like, it's not right. It's not right. And she begins just like disassembling her pistol, trying to find what's wrong with it. Because she has to be able to fix it. She has to be able to help. This wasn't help, and it's destroying her.
Abetagak goes over to Nono and puts their claws on her many hands and says, "You're still the most helpful," and stops the dismantling of this gun. You're still the most helpful. It's okay. So we don't do things correctly all the time. It's okay. It's okay. If you want later, we'll all sit down and we'll go over all of the bad things I've done.
Yeah, but bad things. You don't have to have a bounty hunter come find you to fix them.
Would I have overheard this conversation?
Yeah,
Sure.
you definitely did.
So I'd walk up to Nono and just see like the horrified expression on Nono's face, and I would just kind of kneel down and just be like, "Nono, I saw what happened, and I know you didn't mean to hurt him like that. Taking a life is not an easy thing. It's unfortunately something that I've become very familiar with. But this seems to be a new world for you. Are you sure you're up for this?"
I'm up for whatever Abedzagak says we're doing.
I know, and Abedzagak seems to be your compass. But you need to know your own direction, too. I had my family tell me what to do my entire life. And I know that you have a bounty on you, but you two seem to be becoming really good friends instead. And at some point, you're going to have to decide for yourself if this life is truly for you.
There is great wisdom in what Detrian says. Perhaps for now, while you sort things out, you would make great use of this. And I would like to hand her my pulsecaster pistol, which does non-lethal damage.
You know what?
Thanks, Mog.
I'll erase that from
y'all are really good role players, and y'all deserve each a point of inspiration for all of that, which was so good. Each of you gets a point of inspiration. And I'm giving myself a point of inspiration too, just because I want one.
Gross. I disapprove.
Ugh.
Oh boy, that's
Ben.
what did I do? I didn't do anything in that. You all facilitated that beautiful moment. Okay, so whatever. We're gonna play the game. We're playing a game.
Remember that part in Hamilton where they're like, "Can we get back to politics?"
And Detrin will stand up, put his hand on top of Nono's head, and just be like, "You're doing a good job." And
Detrin, I will say this is the first time you've heard the word bounty hunter. And this is the first time you've ever maybe really heard a Bedzagak when they're talking about their relationship referred to, like, Nono referred to a Bedzagak as like a bounty hunter that came and got them.
Okay, I thought that I had heard it on the ship as well.
You might have, but I don't know that we've ever gotten into the fact that, like, at this point, the crew besides Nono and a Bedzagak have some understanding of Nono being a criminal.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't know what's going on, but he knows, like, knowing what has happened in his past, no one has asked him either. So he figures that at this point with this crew, everyone's probably got a dark past, and if they want to share, they're going to, but he wouldn't press it.
Cool. All right. So this guy's still unconscious. It looks like, maybe tomorrow he would be okay. If you guys sent Patches his way, maybe Patches could do it. But right now he is what he is. You are once again in a detention cell block area. There's an evidence locker, but it doesn't seem to be anything in it.
Nothing at all?
No.
Okay.
You would see, though, that this guy, that this Ikeshti, was in a cell, presumably, and does have things on him.
All right. I'd love to move up and search him.
Yeah, he has a few things on him. He's got Freebooter Armor 1. He's got a survival knife, a tactical semi-auto pistol with 30 small arm rounds.
Well, I would definitely remove the weapons and set them aside, and I would probably take the pistol.
Everybody can roll a sense motive except for Captain Phoenix. Well, no, you were there beforehand. You can all roll a retroactive sense motive.
14.
18.
6.
2.
Math. 22.
22. Mog, you were the one that really seemed to be trying to talk to him, trying to calm him down. It does seem like this guy is on something. That maybe some sort of drug has riddled his mind.
This one perhaps is under the effects of some substance. Perhaps he will be more calm when he awakens. If we are to continue to move through this facility, I suggest we make sure we keep an eye out, so this one does not get hurt either. Perhaps he has some information on the telekinetic assault that the captain and I experienced.
So what do you do with him? Where do you put him?
do not wish to lock him up, nor do I wish to tie him up. For if something happens to us, and we leave him tied up here, I would feel responsible for a potential death.
I have an idea.
Yes?
What if we laid him down on a very comfortable rug and strapped him up so that he doesn't move and we could drag him with us? So if anything
So at this
happens,
point, go ahead.
that's it.
So I think at this point, Phoenix has kind of been in her own little like silent world.
Yeah.
And she's going to chime in and say, No, Mog, Abedzagak, continue forward. We have to get out of here. We have to quickly move through this place and get back to the Scourge. Our lives and our ship depend on it. Detri and I will handle this man. Unless there is something you'd like to ask him, I'd like you all to continue forward.
By the way, this guy was played by Steve Buscemi.
Okay, perfect.
So
Now you tell us.
I just wanted to let you know.
Also,
I'm glad I didn't kill him.
I'd like to strip the freebooter armor off of him and equip it myself.
Yeah, all right. He is naked. No, I'm just kidding. He's got just raggedy clothes on. So he's just on the ground. He doesn't have things in space.
So Phoenix is just waiting to see where the rest of the gang moves forward, but she basically wants to handle this guy with Detrian.
What does handle him mean, Captain?
Oh no, she doesn't actually say that out loud. That was Katie talking.
You said it earlier, yeah? I was going to ask that before you even said.
Oh, okay.
Guys, do you want to go through this door?
Door there, and then there's a door like right in front of Mog.
Yeah, the one in front of Mog.
Also, we haven't been through this last door.
Yeah, that leads to the evidence locker.
Oh, I thought that was a toilet, and I wanted to go search the toilet. But that's fine.
I mean,
it can be
just
an evidence locker.
Wanted
That's
to
cool.
go search the toilet. I get it. But yeah, it is just an evidence locker. Okay.
Okay, as the thickest member of this group, I guess I will go in front in case there's anything bad, and that way the small, fuzzy, happy friend of mine, as well as my gelatinous slug buddy, you gotta go through me to get to them.
Oh boy, Jess, I want you to always be my friend. Okay, so Abedzagak bursts open the door. They just smash it open.
Yeah.
And
They don't just open it; they
No.
smash it.
Hulk smash.
vests cannot just open doors. They have to Hulk smash.
Cool.
This large room has doors on all four sides, with a long conference table running down the center and lockers lining the walls. A holographic projector in the table center shows a three-dimensional model of a sauna town and a side bubble clear light with several locations labeled in red. A window south of the door in the eastern wall looks into a small room.
Where's the window?
The window is right over here. Sorry, I'm trying to... Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. I'm pinging it right here. The window is on the eastern side. It takes up the whole wall.
Okay. I want to look through the window first.
Okay.
As soon as everyone clears, I think Phoenix... Well, did Detrian leave?
I didn't leave.
I'm waiting. So Phoenix is waiting for Mog to go into the other room with everyone as she ordered them, and I guess we're waiting on Mog.
I am staring at you. What are your intentions to handle this one?
Don't worry, I'm not going to kill him. I have questions, and I need you to protect the others.
Detrian, You have threatened people in the past. Is this what you are referring to?
This creature was clearly a prisoner here. I have no plans to threaten it unless it attacks us again.
I do not understand your reasons, my captain, but I shall listen.
You don't need to understand my reasons. You do just need to listen.
No.
And and as soon as he makes it into the doorway, she's going to turn to Detrian and say, tie him up, bring him over here. And basically motioning to bring him into this little room to tie him up in here.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So I'll bind his hands behind his back, but I will pick him up in a way that I don't further injure him.
Okay.
Being careful.
Honorary Officer Mims is like, I don't know. Should I? Where should I? Okay, bye.
Yeah.
And
I'll lay him down on a bed.
he'll go in this room.
And at this point, is this guy, is he conscious? Can he talk?
No,
No.
not yet.
What?
But I will say that we'll transfer over now to Abedzagak, because Abedzagak, you are looking into this room, and you realize that it's a mirror, but it's not just a mirror that blocks off. It's a one-way mirror?
One way.
Yeah. So it's a one-way mirror, and you look inside and you see someone that you've recognized before. You see Nibs, the Yosoki who you've been searching for.
Wait, my reflection is Nibs? Or
No. You're looking into this room right here. And inside, sitting at a table, chained to the table by the hands, is Nibs. Just kind of slunked over, head resting on the table.
Guys?
Yes?
Yeah, on a way off the Nibs heel. Protected to, I'm here.
I found Nibs.
Did? Well.
I would like to try to open the door.
Yeah,
I'm going to climb on Mim's shoulders again.
Okay.
Muppet Man.
Okay, you climb on Mims's shoulder. I'll move Mims away.
And tuck in the shirt.
The door to the room is locked.
Can I try to open it?
Can, but it is locked.
Can I punch it?
And as you are fiddling with this door, you hear the door shut behind you.
The one that we had come in?
Just come in.
Okay.
Stepping forth in front of you is a woman. She is tall. She has this skin that is it looks like lava. It just oozes and moves, almost giving a flame-like quality between the curves of the wrinkles. I don't have a picture of her. What I do have a picture is of what her species looks like. And they look like this.
That's awesome.
Can
It's oddly
I
familiar.
roll a physical science check
Sure.
to know what species she might be?
Absolutely. But before you do that, she
Yes, you
takes
can, but no.
and sucks all the heat from the room and holds it within her. And she says, well, I was a little nervous that last night You all might have gotten away, but now I see you're here. And I'm so glad you are. And she unleashes this wave of heat that she has sucked in from you. She's gonna hit all of you in this. And the door is shut. So let's everybody roll initiative.
They get a reflex save, though.
Oh, they do get a reflex save for a little bit of overheat. But,
You're using all my spells tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. 23.
23 for a Bedzagak. It's a pretty good roll.
I'm rolling good today.
I got a Mog 9.
That's what 9 is.
Mog
9.
9.
14 for no.
14 for no. Hey, Mog.
Should I be rolling as well?
Yeah, everybody needs to roll because I'm assuming you're going to hear some combat happening here very soon.
19.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
19. All right, I believe Detrian's going to go first in that grouping. But Mog, I need to know what your initiative modifier is. Samuel Forbes!
Sorry,
I think
what?
it's a 0.
I need to know what your initiative modifier is.
It's 0.
Okay, good to know. All right.
I'm glad you're going to mom call us out on stream if we don't hear you.
That's great. I am going to mom call you out on the stream. Okay.
Good.
So I'm going to pull her into the room. She's played by Leslie Mann.
I love Leslie Mann.
Just to let you know. But she's got to step up pretty close to get all of you. I believe she can do it from right. Yeah, getting you within a 15-foot cone. Right? Actually, she'll step right there and do it. That'll get y'all on a 15-foot cone. And so... Wait. No, there. That'll get y'all on a 15.
There it is.
Now we know how to do it. So let's get reflex saves going for this overheat.
How do you want Mims and me to roll that?
What would you say is fair? A -4 or a -8?
-4.
-4
Those are my
sounds
only
good to
two
me
options.
too. Yeah, -4 sounds good too.
And Scriff will roll his own, I guess.
Is that a natural one?
No.
What is it?
Well, it's a 7 for Mims and me.
So Mims is like, oh, wow, and kind of flops around. No is stumbling off.
And it's a 6 for Scriff.
Yeah, Scriff gets just torched in all of this. Abenzagak and Mog, how about you? What are those reflex saves?
16.
15.
Both of you are able to scamper out of the way and kind of duck down. Mog uses his undulating slug-like form to just kind of wiggle away from the flames, while Abenzagak just hides. All right. And anyone taking full damage is going to take 7 points of fire damage. Anyone not taking full damage is taking 3 points of fire damage. We're at the top of the round of Bedzagak. It is your turn. What are you going to do?
Oh, God. Can I hurl my body in front of my friend Nono and Honorary Officer Mims?
You can. I mean, if you want to take a guarded step over there, sure.
I do.
Right.
And I still have... Hold on. I still have a good Agent of Chaos left.
Yeah, you still have your 6 seconds where things could change. You have your Omega 13.
Okay.
Technically, you could go back in time and use your Omega 13 to warn everybody of the reflex save that they're about to have to make. And I would let everybody re-roll, taking the better of the two.
What a great idea! Let's do that!
All right. So you smash the imaginary button that creates the Omega 13, and all of a sudden there's a everybody kind of shifts back, And you say, "Oh, watch out! There's an overheat coming." And everybody gets to re-roll. If you get a natural 20, I'll let you take no damage. So.
Ooh.
19 for me and Mims.
All right. Yeah. Now you're taking half damage.
My 15 was better. I'll stick with it.
All right.
Oh, same here.
But Scriff rolled the same.
Okay, so Scriff is still going to take full damage. Everyone else only takes 3 points of damage. And now, technically, Abedzagak, it is your turn.
Oh, God. Can I just yell at her, what do you want?
What do you want? You're the one that attacked my complex.
What you're doing here is bad.
Okay.
You're hurting people, and you don't care, do you?
No, not really.
Great, I'm gonna plasma bolt you then. Sorry, that's what we have to do to bad people. You hurt my friend, you mess with me.
You messed with the wrong lizard.
That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Great.
Wow.
And damage. Ugh. 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay. What kind of damage?
The electrical kind.
Oh, the electrical? Or did you say plasma?
Oh, plasma?
Did you say plasma?
It says that my weapon is plasma, electric, and fire.
Electric and fire. And so you said 10 points of damage, right?
Yes, I did.
Would you say that damage is like half fire, half electrical?
No.
Yeah, no, I definitely would.
I trust Sam before I trust you.
It just seems like it didn't really do as much as you wanted it to do.
Oh, come on.
What a cheater.
Detrian, it's your turn. You hear just like a Bedzagak yell and then a shot ring out.
So he would just be like, beep, and then like just quickly glance at Phoenix before he just takes off out of the cell. And I've still got the double movement, right?
Yeah, you do have double. Yeah, you do have double movement.
So I get up to the door.
Okay.
Am I able to open it?
It's kind of locked, bud.
Okay. So he's going to do something a little interesting.
Okay.
If it's okay with you, we'll see how this goes.
Okay.
Looking at the lock, would it be something that he would think that he might be able to easily hack, or is
it's one of those data pads that's on the side. You have no idea what kind of complexity there is within this computerized system.
Okay. So he's going to fashion what I'm going to call an improvised shape charge. What? He's going to take one of his frag grenades, and he's going to take one of the energy packs for his pistol.
Oh, boy.
He's going to fashion them together and put them next to the door.
Okay. So I'll allow that to be... I'll allow that to be an action, for sure. So you've moved and done a standard action. That is your turn, unless you want to use your from Sharna.
I can't use the rest of my movement?
No, because you can only move and then do a standard action. You can't continue your movement through.
All right, so I've fashioned that shape charge. So yeah, that's it for now.
All right. So you put a shape charge down at your feet.
Oh, breaching charge, improvised breaching charge.
Yeah, I love it. Crossbones AE has donated $5 a stim pack for Sam. Fantastic gesture for No-Yo. No.
Thanks, Crossbones. You did a nice thing.
I think I said no-yo like fro-yo.
No-yo.
But don't worry about it. All right.
I will say, I really liked what Wes said during that moment, just to say.
Love it. We move on. It is Captain Phoenix's turn. Captain Phoenix, what are you going to do?
Well, what happens with the grenade?
That's a good question, isn't it? Do you want to shoot it and find out?
Do I want to shoot it?
Yeah, the grenade. He just set a grenade tied to an energy pistol charge on the ground.
Right. When does it go off?
I mean, he hasn't pulled a pin or anything like that.
Oh, he hasn't.
So you want to shoot it? Do you want to shoot it? Do you want to shoot it and blow it up?
Ben, stop trying to put stuff in my head.
Captain Phoenix shoots it and blows it up. blows up Detrian. And we'll see you after a mid-show break.
You are so rude. Hateful.
When the mic cuts out, because Ben's too evil.
No, but
I
really,
can hear him. I know
we
he
are
does.
going to go do a mid-show break right now.
What impeccable timing.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Hey everyone, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Adam Rady, and I'm the executive producer here on the Dragons and Things Network. You may also not know that our network is independent, meaning that all of the content you see is made possible because of you, your subs, your donations, your bits, your Patreon support. It all goes into making the shows that you watch possible. So thank you. That support is actually what led us to be able to move into a studio at the beginning of 2020 and begin producing our very own flagship show, Dragons and Things Phantom. Unfortunately, because of COVID-19, we've all had to adjust to the new normal of social distancing. We had to put Phantom on hold and suspend our trips to our studio, but we started making new shows like Things in Space, Crits and Giggles, and Heroic Endeavors. Our hope is that when it is safe to do so, we can go back into the studio and bring all of these productions with us. But until then, we have to continue to pay rent on said studio. And luckily, thankfully, because of each and every one of you, we've been able to meet our monthly survival goal every single month. Your support means that we get to keep doing what we all love. So honestly, from the bottom of all of our hearts, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
You all are crazy. Honestly, you're not just meeting the goal some months, you're exceeding it. So Jim and I have been talking, and we've been thinking about what could we do with that extra support. Normally, in our mid-show break, you are watching epic medieval or fantasy sci-fi content that we have made, whether it's Walking in Circles that we shot 10 years ago. You'll see little shorts and sketches that we've filmed, ads that we've done for Sirenscape, Paizo, Tabletop Loot, Norse Foundry. And the crazy thing about when you watch that content is that you watch it. You don't get up and go use the restroom when you're supposed to during these breaks. Instead, you watch the content and you tell us how cool it is or how you want to see more or how, boy, you'd like to see that turned into a series. So what if we just did that? What if we made more content? Could be something as simple as a photo shoot, where we take Katie and Wes and the gang from Things in Space and we go do a cool, awesome cosplay shoot. Or maybe, if there's enough support, we could shoot a sketch or a scene from one of the shows, or something completely original that we haven't done before. With enough support, we could maybe do a series. The scale really is just dependent on how much support we get for the idea. So that's it. That's what we hope we can do with those additional resources, is give you additional content. Only this time, it's not just at the table. It can be out in the woods, or in the mountains, or up in space. It can be anything we want to create. And that's what's so exciting. So thank you for all the subs, bits, donations, everything that you're doing. It's incredible. And if you're ever looking for a different way to support us, consider joining our Patreon. It's actually a super effective way to help us because it helps us plan out our monthly budgets and look towards the future. Plus, you get cool perks for doing it. Honestly, things are crazy right now. So if those methods of support don't work for you, we totally get it. Just keep hanging out with us, supporting each other, enjoying each other's company, and just being the best fam that you already are. We love you, Dat Fam. Thank you.
Hey, Mog, do you really think the Cap will let Mims join the crew?
It is a possibility, yes.
If that's the case, you gotta tell me right now, who's your favorite Skittle Mandel, me or him?
Well, I'm unsure of if I could make a choice.
That's too close to a no, slug boy. I'm gonna go get the salt.
Okay, Adam. So for the Heroic Endeavors promo, what you're going to do is you're going to key out all of this. I'll be on like a huge battlefield, dead bodies all behind me, like a mountain of skulls or something. And then it'll be like across the bottom of the screen, be like twitch.tv/The Dat Network, Heroic Endeavors, 6 p.m. Pacific, Friday nights. Right? You can do that? Okay, cool. Thanks.
The games we play are the stories we create.
The fortress doors swing open.
Every story is unique.
And the sound of war drums rises.
Sometimes our stories come to us when we least expect them. We need to be ready no matter where inspiration strikes. And sometimes our stories are told over great distances. No matter where your journey leads you or how your story is told. The games we play are the stories we create. Sirenscape can help make yours epic.
Sirenscape is searchable, fast, and customizable from any device with no need to pre-install any sound. Adding epic atmosphere to your game has never been easier.
I did it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to More Things in Space. We're having a great time here tonight, and that is in all part thanks to you being here and enjoying this along with us. We're going to take a few more minutes here and read some of your comments because hey, that's what we like to do. It's fun to talk to you all. So let's get out there and see what the folks are saying.
Ooh, I see some people coming for No for talking about the salt.
Uh-oh. Sweet B77, if someone salts Mog, I have a friend on standby who will probably put a curse on you, so your choice.
Look, Mims can't be the favorite. That's all I ask.
Crossbones says, the role play is on point tonight. Don't want to miss anything. That's true. That's true.
The cadence said, I think Rady may have made me tear up a tiny bit. The world must be ending.
Cade? Aw.
The real POTUS 98 said, whoa, I never thought of giving myself an inspiration point during a game. Ben is truly a genius GM.
This is a dictatorship.
How dare all of you.
Oh my goodness. We've been followed by Kelfino Light. Oh, I gotta make this bigger. I made it small so I could see all the things. I regret it. Kelfino Light Orichi, Siramara Lyman have all followed us, and then Sharna has gifted 7 subs. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you all so much. And Sharna has asked, has Ben created negative agents of chaos for the monsters yet? I have not gotten there yet. It's going to take a little bit of time. I might have spent all my good ideas right here. But they are some good ones when you give them to the people, right? And isn't it more fun to see Janie shoot with 16 points of damage than it is to watch me be like, oh, I can't do anything, oh, blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know. Well, I'll get some for the future. All right?
There's also a question from Crossbones about Agents of Chaos. Specifically now, is Katie's bad Agent of Chaos over?
Yes, that one is over for the time being. Why, Crossbones, are you... Yeah, at the current moment, Katie's bad Agent of Chaos is over. So, yeah. We move on. We're in the middle of combat. Captain Phoenix has just blown Detrian out of orbit.
What? Ben, get out of here. Phoenix is no idiot. She's not going to blow up a grenade next to her best friend. Get out of here.
Everybody is gone except for Captain Phoenix, and the weight of the world is on her shoulders now because she's just gotten rid of her entire crew. What do you do, Captain Phoenix? Katie, no, but seriously, what do you want to do?
I hate you, Ben. You know, there was one point in life where Ben was my favorite. But now I'm starting to feel like you're taking revenge on me after like years of making you memorize very strange lines for my YouTube
that is
videos.
true. For Katie, I have had to memorize the weirdest scripts for Katie's shows. Right? So this is all for that.
Well, not to completely blow your mind here with some crazy, really amazing thing that she's about to do, but she's going to hold her action.
Okay. I like it. I'm going to pull you off the board. You tell me when you would like to go.
You bet.
Next up is No-No. No-No, go ahead.
No-No is sitting on top of Mim's shoulders.
Yup.
And this lady has very clearly made us know she is bad guy.
She's a bad guy.
Bad guy, wants to see the world burn, no pun intended.
Yeah.
But No kind of looks at Mog and raises the pulse caster pistol and is going to take a shot.
I give her a gentle...
Okay. Before you do that, Jamie, I do want to point out that CXB has listened. And there is now another Agent of Chaos bad on Katie.
Oh. Okay, well,
why am I here?
You're the captain.
Oh no! Oh
boy.
No!
What is it?
I got a natural 20.
Oh my goodness!
Oh no, that's amazing.
Do you want the card, or do you want, or do you want?
I think I want the card because I don't want to kill her strictly from.
You have a pulsecaster pistol. It's non-lethal damage.
I know, but.
So it could be a lot of non-lethal damage.
But like, if I just did double and I rolled another natural 20, that's 40 points non-lethal.
Right.
Yeah, but it still doesn't kill.
I know, but it's still just like, give me the card, Ben.
I pulled the card. This is an energy attack, correct?
Let me double.
Oh, you know what? I like this.
It is electricity.
So, yeah.
All right. Okay.
For damage. I don't know if that is what you're looking for.
I like this one better because the one that was above it just doesn't work. So we're gonna go to the kinetic one. Throat shot. The target cannot breathe or speak. This effect can be removed using first aid task or the medicine skill.
Wait,
Normal
they
damage?
can't breathe?
She just shot her so hard. Yeah, it's normal damage. So roll that D20 worth of damage.
Okay.
If they can't breathe, there's no oxygen. If there's no oxygen, there's no fire.
They struggle to breathe.
Yeah, you just pierce her in the throat.
Yeah, but this person does not require breathing fire to live, Jess. All right,
I don't
is that
know.
what your mind just went to?
You guys, it might not matter because I just rolled 19 non-lethal damage.
19 non-lethal points. Oh my goodness! Right to the throat, pops her. Wow! Yikes! She is not looking great.
Hey, thanks Norse Foundry for the amazing dice that are killing me.
Good plus rolling there.
This woman, she's like, she drops both of her hands and she whips out a flamethrower.
Oh no!
And she aims it right at No, who just shot her so extremely hard. That's a leaner.
A leaner?
Jamie, that's a 2 on the die, making it a 12 total.
Oh.
Am I affected by being on Mims?
No.
Then you do not hit me.
Well, that's interesting because this particular creature has a special ability. It's called Fire Affinity. And once per day, if I miss on an attack that deals with fire, I get to roll it again.
Once per day.
Once per day.
Okay.
Okay. That one's going to be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
All right. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with oil. That's going to be 6 points of fire damage as it burns into your tiny little furry skittermander hide.
Hey.
All right.
You just
we
smell
move on.
burning hair.
It is Mog's turn. Mog, what are you going to do?
I would like to cast Mind Thrust.
Yikes. Okay. You cast Mind Thrust.
DC 14.
That's a failure.
Nice. Then she takes 8 points of damage.
And she just looks like her brain pops as she just flops down to the ground unconscious.
Oh,
and dying.
Oh!
Would you like to do it? Would you like
Well?
to move? You can move if you wanted to.
Good job, No. And then I'll move here. And yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Okay. We move on. Now it is Abedzagak's turn.
What's happening with the grenade?
I mean, it's still there. It's on the ground.
Right.
I haven't armed it.
So she's dying.
Yeah, she's dying. Leslie Mann is dying.
And we don't like her. Right? We've been through a lot today.
Wait, you have the face of somebody who's about to suffocate this person with a rug.
Wes, don't give me any ideas. You know that I only use it at the 11th hour when someone is almost dead because that is when it is most powerful.
Yeah, you don't, I mean, like...
You know, they say when you're in kindergarten, like that stop, drop, and roll thing, but also if there's a nearby carpet square, that's how you put out fires.
Jess, what's your plan here? Are you gonna coup de grace with a rug? Is that what your idea is?
No.
No, that was Wes's idea.
Well, what are you gonna do? It's your turn. 6
Dear
seconds.
God. Ah!
Choices must be made.
I'll take her out.
All right. Just walk up.
Can I do anything to stop her?
I don't think so. She's a vest on, or they're a
She
vest
hurt.
on a mission.
She hurt. No, and I'm upset about it. And I also have a lot of rage because I'm a Vesk. And I rolled an 11.
Yeah, I mean you hit, so you just roll automatic crit damage. So man, you roll max. What's your maximum possible damage that you could do on a critical hit, double damage?
With a rug though, right?
With the rug, so
with the rug.
I don't know.
1d. So
We've never defined that.
What's your strength? It's always been a 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
Oh.
What's your strength modifier?
3.
3. So you do
7 points.
14 points of damage.
Yep.
As you just smack this creature with a rug. She gets a fortitude save. It doesn't even matter. You've killed her. You've destroyed her. She is
better me than no.
Fire is put out. Detrian, what would you like to do?
Can I make a perception check to see if I know that combat is over?
Yeah, you can make a perception check.
Okay. That is a 15.
You have no idea how badly, Wes, that I want to say that oh my goodness. Let me just talk about this real fast. There has another Agent of Chaos for Katie. What? But this one is good from Dark Knight, giving $75.
Dark Knight!
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Wow.
Well done.
Oh my goodness.
Katie, why don't we let me just say, Detrian, you can tell that battle has ended. You are a hardened, member of special forces, so you can tell when something has stopped. So you're good. Katie, just because I need to know what they are before they happen, why don't you roll your 2d10s and decide which one is good and which one is bad?
All right.
Also, Katie, just before you do that, Sharna has given you the BBBB extra action.
Thank you, Sharna. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you. The good is going to be an 8 and the bad is going to be a 1.
Okay. So, you... Oh boy, this is so good. On 8, it just pops right in front of you, and it says Omega 13. And you've seen this before, so you know that you've got a little thing where you can change time. The other one I'm gonna wait with for the bad one until it's more useful.
So I can change time. So that's that 6-second rewind thing.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, you can tell that the battle has ended.
So are we out of initiative?
You are out of initiative.
So then I'm going to move up to where Detrian is and see the grenade basically and go, whoa.
Sounds like everything's fine now, but it was going to take too long to hack the door.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. And I'm going to bang on the door, see if anyone hears me.
I'm going to carefully dismantle my breaching charge and put both the grenade and the energy cell away.
I would like to say, I do not do well with anger. And then move over to this door and say, but there are more important things. And is there a pad that I can try to open the door or something?
It's lock and key locked.
Okay. Can I try to search her for a key?
Yeah, and you reach down and find she's got keys in her pocket.
In the meantime, Nono and Mims are going to walk over and try to let Detrian and Captain Phoenix in.
Yeah, she just kind of shoved a chair up underneath the handle. So, that's maybe why the data pad wasn't working, is that it was just blocked.
All right. So move into the room. Everyone all right? And also, who the hell is that?
Some fire lady.
Seriously, somebody has got to take a look at my pistols, because this is out of control.
I don't know if out of control is the right word. It seems that you have done well.
I mean, I'm not the one that killed her, so thank you.
Can I, as soon as I can, or it's feasible for you, Mr. DM, I'd like to open the door and help out.
Open up the door. Inside is Nibs. Or Nib. This small room contains 2 chairs and a small table. A large inset mirror takes up the upper portion of the western wall. Other walls depict a cheerful park scene of Lashunta children playing on green grass beneath a sun that fills the entire sky. Nib kind of stirs. Now listen, I already told you, all right? I told you everything I know. What? Whoa. You're different. I don't know you. I don't trust you. Get out of here, all right? I'm going to deal with things on my own. Thank you very much.
I would like to go up and put my hand on her and use my mind link ability to give her a bunch of images.
Whoa. I get a will save. All right.
Fair.
I fail my will save.
Great. I would like to give her images of all that's been going on, her wife, and that we're here to save her, and basically inform her of those things, the situation.
Nono's going to follow Mog in as he does that and untuck the shirt in front and just have Mims and Nono wave furiously as well together.
Oh, wow. There's a couple of Skidamanders right there. And remember, Nib is played by Maisie Williams. So, all right. Wow. So, Tyrese sent you, huh? I guess that would make a lot of sense. She couldn't come down here herself. She's too afraid of doing things like this. Of course, she would have to send people to come and save me when I specifically requested her to come save me.
I'm going to overhear this and basically chime in and say, that's not how it happened. I had her stay at home. It was safer for her there. She wanted to come. She is the one who found us to save you. She wanted us to find you and to save you.
I'm just glad that she checked her messages for once, because, sometimes she doesn't check her messages all the time, and I'm glad that she did. Fine.
Are you all right?
Yeah, they were just, asking me all sorts of questions and what the Deep Cultures Institute knew, and I don't know what they're talking about. So, they were just trying to figure out if I had any connection to the deeper pain that they were feeling inside their heads. And I said I didn't know, but they thought I knew something, and that's when I called them. I had a very interesting. I called one of them a flame-brained carbuncle. So
I'm going to turn to Mog and say, they felt it too.
I think all who have a telepathic link felt it.
Well, come on, we need to go.
All right. And she gets up and she no, I'm still chained to the table. Sorry, I was over dramatic about that. So,
No?
Yeah.
Any chance you can get her out of that?
Hey, GM, any chance I can get her out of that?
I will say that you have one of those tools that you picked up on the ship.
Stop what you're saying.
Okay.
No. Picks up, pulls out. Where is it? The laser drill. Pulls it out of her little carrying case and just points it at the chain that, like, on the manacles, whatever it is.
And I'm imagining just like Mims and No start stumbling forward with this like laser drill flaying about in the air.
Whoa!
Don't worry.
No, Mog, I see you're holding keys. Might we try that first?
How many keys are on this key ring?
There's a bunch of keys.
But this is more fun.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Try the keys first. If they don't work, have at it.
Following orders, Captain. And then I try the keys.
Yeah, the keys work. But it's like the keys work. Nib leaves the area and kind of is rubbing her furry little paws. And then No goes over there and cuts it anyway with the drill. So, but Nib turns and looks at you, Phoenix. Says, "Now listen, did you clear out? There were noises last night. Did you get everything?"
We heard them too. This whole facility was under attack by these giant creatures. Now, we don't know we got them all, but we made it this far.
Yeah. Well, that that makes a lot of sense. Lieutenant over there, the one. Wow, you've killed her, huh? Okay. That lieutenant right there. She thought I was unconscious, but they were talking about some of their plans. And apparently, there's one general, right? And honorary officer Mims is like, "Oh, Ottawa, yeah. If you recall, I gave you that information upstairs that there was a general who would bring in random all sorts of creatures for the military to train against and to hunt, and And she's like, yeah. Who's this? What is this pant that's talking to me? All right.
Excuse me. He has a face.
All right.
I did untuck the shirt.
Okay. Yeah, but what that Skin Amanda right there doesn't know is that Well, it wasn't just one monster at a time. It was a lot of monsters, and they were kept in cages, and they were kept in this area, and then they were whenever they needed to train, he would let one loose.
Where did they keep them?
There's a facility deeper into the Warrens. I heard the lieutenant talking about it. It's some sort of facility. It was supposed to be a zoo, I guess, of some kind, or a museum. I don't.
Did you say he?
He.
Do you know who Zaylin is?
We all saw the video.
Oh, am I the only one that lost him?
No.
Here, mother.
It's can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We all saw the screens, right? Like everybody, it took over everything when Zaylin Trinipol started talking, and I think we all saw the message that was pretty clear.
So this lieutenant is not Zaylin.
Oh no. That's a female Ifrit right there. Now the problem is that I heard the lieutenant talking about that they wanted that zoo museum thing. He wanted it to be their home base, you might say. And they didn't release just one of the animals, the monsters. They released a lot of them. So are you sure that you've cleared this place out? And
Not entirely.
As Nibs says that, the lights flicker again.
Not entirely. I believe we still have more to clear out. But I have to say, you're pretty lucky to be here. Because if you were to be outside, you probably would have been eaten with the rest of them.
I look out the door and step out. And Wes, I'm assuming you're by that door on purpose, correct?
Yeah, that's the only one we haven't explored, so I'm just kind of waiting.
I toss you the keys.
I'll go with them. But I'd like to listen through the door first to see if I hear any, aminal sounds. That's going to be a 14.
14. You don't hear anything. There might be a rattle somewhere else, though. That sounds like it's from behind you.
My perception check is a 25.
25. You also hear this rattle. It sounds like something just scurrying around on the roof or something like that.
All right. Can I also search the Ifrit's body?
Yeah. On the Ifrit, there is a Ifrit class flamethrower, which is pretty cool. It does 1d6 plus 2 points of fire damage. And it has a critical burn, meaning if you do score a critical hit, it gets an extra d6 of burn damage. I'm unsure if anyone other than a Bedzagak can wield this. I'm pretty sure. And she also has an Ember Flame Dashko. And a frag grenade, level 1.
All right. Well, I'll definitely take the frag grenade.
Yeah.
And then I will look to a Bedzagak and just kind of lift it up a little bit. Like, oh, this is a bit too big for me. You want this one?
I like big things. Thank you.
There you go.
Also, she has basic Ira Shell, and a cred stick. It has 240 credits on it.
Definitely swipe the cred stick. And then
no, you don't get to steal the credits for yourself, sir.
Can I make a sleight of hand check to see if I hide it from anyone else?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm assuming we all get to roll perception.
Everybody gets
I'm right
to roll
next to
a perception
him.
check. He's very sneaky.
Nat 20.
That I think that beats my 18.
Well, now, Wes, I am going to let you know you do have eight stim packs you could use. So
I don't think I beat a nat 20 anyway, but I have an 18 on perception. He would be fine if Phoenix sees it.
Oh, yeah. Phoenix definitely saw it. Who else saw it?
I got a dirty 20.
Oh, yeah. Mog saw it.
I would like... Sorry.
Anybody else?
16.
Yeah. Benzagak's like, yeah.
too focused on the flamethrower.
Very distracted by my flamethrower. Whoa.
I'm gonna look to Detrian and I'm gonna grab the credit stick from his hand and I'm gonna say, "Oh, since when did we get to keep the things from creatures we didn't kill?"
I figured that we'd sort it all out back at the ship.
Indeed, but for the time being, I believe this goes to Mog.
All right.
You give me the credit stick?
Yeah.
What is this for?
You're getting paid for killing, man.
But
don't care what you do with it.
Yeah, but technically, I mean, Benzagak is the one that.
Oh,
that's okay. He did most of the work.
You weren't there, right?
Sorry. Rewind. Wait, hold on. I'm using my rewind 6 seconds. I'm sorry. To a Benzagak, I was mistaken.
That's okay. He can have the money.
No, I'm going to hand it to a Benzagak, and I'll say, I don't care what you do with it, but you handled this creature, so here you go.
May I just point out that flamethrower is worth over 700 credits?
I wonder if it works as good as the rug.
I see that we are a crew that rewards killing the helpless with money. I turn around and take a seat in the square.
I'm going to follow him.
I just kind of look and be like, looks like she had a flamethrower. I don't know how helpless she was.
Everybody roll a perception check.
That's better.
28.
You hear a breaking of glass somewhere at the front of the facility.
At the front?
Now is not the time for my discomfort.
Oh.
I think you have the wrong impression.
I am emotionally compromised, my captain. We should talk about this later.
Indeed. Ben, did you say it was at the front?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say... shoot.
That's my guess.
Yeah, I'm going to go listen at this door right here.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
13. No, 14. Sorry, 14.
14. I mean, you have no idea what it is. I mean, there's no sound coming from there now.
Is this door unlocked?
Yeah. I mean, you open the door.
Did I say I opened the door, Ben?
You can open the door.
I'm going to just announce to the group after that and be like, I need to check on something. And I'm going to leave the room and head into the prison cell with this guy just to make sure he's still there, first of all, and make sure he's not dead.
Roll a perception check.
26.
Start to hear some like click, click, click. And it's coming from the vents above you.
In the prison cell?
Not directly in the prison cell, but you can't quite figure out where it's coming from.
Oh, crap. And I'm just going to kind of yell, there's something in the vents!
Aladdin knows where we are now. Thanks, Detrian.
I'm in the prison cell. I mean, I could have not let you know.
This would be a good time. Sharna donated $30. A dart for every player. I can feel another monster will be coming soon, and they may need some help. Thank you, Sharna.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Are there vents above us in this like conference room? I can't hear you, love.
Absolutely. Everybody can roll a perception check now.
That's a 9.
A 9.
27.
27.
5.
Out of curiosity, are there vents inside of the cell?
Yeah. There are vents everywhere.
Cool.
So many vents. It's a very venti frappuccino.
I knew you were going to go there. I just knew it.
Get out of here.
Mog, you can tell there is something moving around. Right now it seems like it's somehow gotten to the north of you. Or maybe it's to the west. But then a few seconds later, it's you hear like a thud, 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 thud as it scampers over the top of you, heading east.
Where is Nib?
Nib, I don't have one with her, so she's gonna stay right by you, Mog.
Oh, perfect. I was gonna move to her.
Yeah.
It moves fast. We must be alert.
Also sounds like a cat.
He won't come. He's just running around my feet screaming.
And I'm going to go check out this door, and I would assume Detrian unlocked it because Mog gave him the keys.
Yeah.
Okay. And I would like to stealthily peek in.
Okay.
My stealth is going to be an 18.
18. This rounded room rises to a half dome 20 feet above, ringed by large frosted windows that let in the light. A 10-foot-high wall divides one portion of the ground level into a sleeping area with a bedroom and a washroom. The other portion is a large office and study with an ornate desk, stuffed chairs, and shelves displaying photos and mementos.
I move in.
All right.
And I'm going to whisper behind me, I think we'll all be safer if we're in the same room. And I would like to see, because this one's probably got no doors, or it just has the windows on the
It
end?
just has the windows, yes.
Okay. So I'll basically have whispered that and move into the room.
I will follow.
Same.
You may want to get on Squiff. It may help.
Right? Mims hops on the top.
Nib.
Nib hops on. I'm sorry, Nib and Mims.
Uh-oh.
So
I got Mims. You got Scriff.
Nib hops onto Scriff and goes inside the room, leaving only Detrian.
I would probably, hearing that in the vents, I would pick up this guy into a fireman's carry, and I would begin moving him into the toward everybody else.
Okay. So you pick up the guy and this Akeshti, and you start carrying him through the way.
And I'm waiting for... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
As soon as you step outside of the cell, you hear another right over the top of you. You look up, and there's a grated vent above you, and you just see the little drip of saliva start to fall as it lands on top of your head.
No.
Oh.
Everybody roll initiative.
That's not good.
Did you guys ever watch Alien from the 70s?
Yeah.
Right?
It's an 8 for me.
Like I just watched it.
17.
8 and 17. All right. Hang on. What? All right. Okay, what else we got?
11.
11.
10.
And Mog.
that one.
A good old natty one. All right. Okay. Who got the 10?
Me.
All right. Well, we're going to start with this creature, as that seems what is most prevalent. As it bursts forth from the vent, you now see that this creature has this a face that looks so similar to Mims and to No-No. And it takes its long 8 arms and it just rips forward through this thing, and it's got this this tube, this mouth that just kind of leeches out from its stomach as it plops to the ground, ready to attack. This is what it looks like.
Oh! Is it what I... Yep. Yeah.
Since we're starting there...
Oh, God!
I will tell you that was its move action. And now it gets an attack. And this feeding tendril... What?
Before the attack, now might be a good time to mention that Sarah BC1 donated $50 for a med AI for the table.
Sarah! Patches.
Oh, I hate it.
This feeding tendril just whips out and strikes at you. This attack is important to me, so I'm going to use my stim for it.
Wait. Who's it attacking? Detrian?
Oh, Detrian.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. Sometimes it's hard to grab the characters and pull them onto the new page and show you the page. And you know, Sam, there's a lot of work that goes into GMing, okay? All right?
I have a question. Is this thing short? Like, is it small?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
How big is it?
It's standing as tall as Detrian is, except it's standing on 4 legs and it has 4 arms.
And it fit into the vents?
It fit into the vents. It is very light. But this is important to me. So how many anesthetic darts we're shooting at this thing?
I'm gonna use my 2.
Yeah, same.
I'll use one as well.
3.
3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7. A -7. Yikes. Here we go. But a +1, so a -6 total. I still think I can do it. You be good to me. It misses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank goodness.
It misses.
That's right.
Dennis Dubious donated $10 for a med AI for a Benzagak. Benzagak, I got your back.
Oh, wow. Thanks,
All
bud.
right. But you know what is going to happen, because I also have an extra action. So I think it's going to go ahead and strike at you again, Detrian, with eating. Oh, yeah, that's going to do it right there. That will be a 28.
Yeah, I'd say that one hits.
Okay. It is going to do a total. I got to get my D3 out right here. Don't worry.
Okay, it's going to do. I don't get a reaction because it dropped in front of me.
Yeah, it's going to do a total of 9 points of damage to you. Yeah, and it just suckers onto you. And then when it's onto you, you feel like you're just kind of grasped by it. I mean, it's stuck onto you. And it just feels like it's right there, and actually then all of a sudden it pulls you right up close to it, right next to you, as it just like, this thing is attached to you. Basically, it's grappling in place. Now it is your turn, since we are starting with that, so why don't you go ahead and tell me what you're going to do.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, more than likely with that happening, I probably dropped the guy.
Yeah, I mean, I would say you still have the guy in your hand, but dropping him is a free action. That only
I just assumed that when I got pulled toward him, it probably would have surprised me enough, because I'm in fireman's carry.
Yeah, sure. Why don't you roll Huh. What kind of check would it be to see if you drop somebody in a lethally way?
Lethally way?
Yeah. I mean, he is unconscious. Are you setting him down on the ground? Why don't you roll an acrobatics check?
Okay. That's a 30.
30. Yeah. So even though you do drop him to the ground, you like reach out your arm and catch his head as it's going down so that he is safely on the ground directly behind you. Now what are you going to do?
Okay. So what is the thing? I would love to use a full action. I'm going to attack this thing twice.
With what?
The flaming dashko I picked up from the Ifrit.
Now the real question is, can you use it?
I believe so.
All right. Let me just look it up here. For your class, if you are proficient with a flaming dashko, proficiencies...
While you're looking that up, Larpstrong Carter has followed and La Sombra Dark has cheered. Ooh. Thank you.
So I believe it is not a light weapon, in which case
if that's the case, then it didn't say anything on here. It just said it was a melee weapon, and I'm proficient with melee weapons, so I didn't know.
Okay. I'm trying to see it. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to navigate here. See, it's a dashko. It's a two-handed weapon.
Is it? It doesn't even tell me that on the page.
Yeah, it is a two-handed weapon. So unfortunately, when you are grappled, you can only use one-handed weapons.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so I'm going to take out the semi-auto pistol that I took off of the other corpse, or off of this guy that I was trying to save, and I'm going to shoot this thing once right in the tentacle that's holding on to me, and then another one right in its face.
Okay. Are you using the action shoot twice? In which case you take two actions and you shoot, and you take the minuses, or are you using your Bitbox Battle Boss extra?
Oh, I'm going to do the first one where I take the minuses, and then I'm probably also going to use my Bitbox.
Okay, it's tough. I mean, you're going to take a -4 to each one of these shots, but before you even shoot, it gets a chance to bite you because you're shooting while in combat. It gets its attack of opportunity.
Actually, I have an idea. If you'll allow me to do it. This thing is, I'm touching it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to close my eyes and set off a flash grenade right in this thing's face.
Okay. Still in doing so, setting off a grenade will also provoke an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
So it is going to take its mouth. Now that it's pulled you close, it just like goes down to bite and gorge on your skull.
Also, I didn't say it because my mic was muted, but he cursed very loudly.
All right, so this is going to be a 17 against KAC. Now you are grappled, so you are going to take a -4.
That hits.
All right, so you get just gorged upon. You are going to take. Oh boy, this is bad. Okay, you are going to take a total of 13 points of damage.
I'm very down.
Oh no!
Captain Phoenix, you hear that there is no response from Detrian when you call him to get into the room. All of a sudden, a flash goes off, and through the door, you can see it. This pop,
and then it
did go off.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for it real quick. That's 3 blinded rounds.
Okay. Does it get a fortitude save for that?
No.
No.
It just happens.
All right. We are technically at Mog's turn right now. Mog, what would you like to do?
Didn't I roll in that one?
Yeah, but we started basically because of how things played out. I started with the creature because that was what was happening right then, while you guys were waiting over there, and then now we're going down the road. Unless you'd like to start at the top of the round, I'm fine by that.
It's up to you. You're the DM. I'm listening to my DM.
Then let's start at the top of the round then. Abedzagak, it is your turn.
Okay. So this thing lives in the vents, yeah?
Yes. You
Cool,
have
cool.
just seen a big pop coming from back the way you came originally to get in through this room. You can see the light go off.
But it travels through vents, and I have a flamethrower, and I love Alien from 1977. I would like to lift my flamethrower up to the vent and go bang, 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 bang to try and get its attention to come over here.
Ooh. I love that. Why don't you roll a performance check?
Ooh, performance?
Yeah, or you don't really have a performance. Why don't you roll that? I'm thinking Pathfinder 2E. Yeah, why don't you roll a
Jesus.
And intimidate. How about that?
Sam. Okay.
Intimidation.
Disguise.
That's gonna be a 4.
4. So intimidating. You bang up on these things. It just makes a loud noise. That's for sure. Would you like to move anywhere?
I want to know where the vents are.
Basically, if you tell me there's a vent there, I'll believe you.
Really? Is there a vent?
Right above you?
No. Here.
Yeah, sure. There's a vent right there.
Great. How far does this flamethrower shoot fire?
It shoots fire in... Goodness, you're making me look all about a vent. Come on! Yes! That flamethrower shoots fire in just... in very far.
Great.
Shoots it very far. 30 feet, 20 feet. I'm going to look it up.
But it's not in the vent anymore.
Oh, yeah, good question. You don't know that, though, do you?
That's fair. Okay, great. Do I have permission to curse?
Sure.
I would like to lift this flamethrower above my head and burst the fire into the vent and say, "Leave her alone, you bitch!"
Leave her?
Sorry. Leave him alone, you bitch!
Okay.
Jessica really likes Alien from 19...
My dog's name is Ripley. Just put that out.
So yeah, you're shooting fire, torching through. It goes somewhere, but you're not sure how effective you really, really are.
I am all emotion and not effectiveness.
Captain Phoenix, as soon as you hear a non-response from Detrian, a black hole opens up in front of you.
Oh God, no! Wait,
And a
but before
grenade.
you do that,
What?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to jump over.
Yeah, I didn't want to stop over it, but I do have that thing that returns me 6 seconds. Just throwing that out.
Do you want to use that?
To save myself from 2 attacks and dodge out of the way of this freaking thing? 100%.
Okay, so you take... Oh, my goodness. All right.
Sorry, I should have said it earlier. I just wanted to see what everyone else was doing first.
Smash the Omega 13 on you, and all of a sudden you're brought back to before this thing leached out with its tongue and grabbed you. And so now it's going to try and do that again. That's a natural 18.
Wait, but it would take it back before... Okay, so it wouldn't be before it drops down from the vents?
Okay, it drops down from the vents.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to use my superpowered legs to just try and jump through this door. Pretty much.
Well, it still gets its attack first. It doesn't change the attack order. So it does hit you with this tongue, and it does grapple you. We will say that it gives you... I still have to roll a... It does the same amount of damage to you the first time, but you can now have your action the same way. Actually, this takes everybody back. So, Benzagag,
that's my fault.
You didn't do any of that.
Aww.
My fault.
I know.
I shouldn't have used it, but I think I will literally die. So
We don't want you
Well,
to
you
die.
wouldn't have if you let me go.
Detrian, you are grappled by this creature. It gave you 9 points of damage. Now you're right next to it, grappled by it. Now it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Wait. You said it rolled an 18 to grapple him, right? Is that with the -7 that we all use our anesthetic darts to give it?
Well, it would be a -6. It was an 18 on the die, which is actually better than what I rolled last time.
Oh, never mind.
So, yeah. Get out of here.
Sam gets points for paying the closest attention.
Detrian, what would you like to do?
Well, the flash grenade definitely didn't work the last time, and I got hit with another attack of opportunity. So instead, I'm going to pull out my survival knife, attempt to cut this tentacle off of me.
There you go. All right, roll your attack.
I'm using stims.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use 4 stims.
Okay. That's good because you take a -4 for being grappled.
Great. Wow, something really wants me to die. It's a natural 1.
Oh no!
Hold on. With your stims, and Finn has given you $20 to do with what you wish, which could be 4 more stims.
Jamie,
I don't know if it matters in the natural 1.
Well, yeah, but point of inspiration. Remember, Finn gave us.
Yeah.
Reroll.
Okay, yes, I will use my point of inspiration for the
You
storytelling.
are all just a bunch of cheaters.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, that's way better. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
All right, so you hit. Bunch of cheaters.
You gave them to us.
I know, and it was because of good thing. You did good. How much damage did you do to me, Detrian?
4.
4 points of damage to this creature, trying to cut away at this tentacle tube mouth thing, but it doesn't seem to really hurt it that much. It's a strong thing? Yeah, you can't really cut through it. It's strong, it's sturdy.
So now it's still in peril with how much damage he took?
Oh, well, he took 9 points of damage.
Yeah. So, I took 9 points of damage, which means I'm definitely very hurt, but I didn't take the additional damage, so I'm not down.
Okay.
Now we'll go to Abedzagak's turn.
Oh boy. All right. Let me see. So I'm all the way back here? Is that far away?
That's where you went with the flamethrower? You moved
I would like to travel 30 diagonal feet.
Oh.
Right there.
Oh,
Can I go over there?
That's what do you think you get?
Can I have that?
Boy. Yeah. Go ahead. Let me see if you actually make it there. But...
And I would like to pull out my flamethrower.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but it looks like you can only get right to the front of the door.
Oh.
I know.
Hold on.
What? It rules. But, Jess.
Yeah.
You could do whatever you wanted. I mean, it's up to you.
I can?
No. You can move to the door.
Okay, so I'm right behind this door.
Yep.
Is this door open?
Yes.
Oh. I was going to do something cool.
Do it then.
You can double move.
Can I flamethrow open this door?
Yeah, you flamethrow open the door.
Great.
Just burn it open. Just intimidation tactic up to wazoo.
Now can I go here?
Yes, you absolutely may.
Do I have permission to curse?
Yes.
Oh wait, did I get the additional damage from the superpower thing I got from the Good Agent of Chaos?
Yes, you would get double your strength bonus, but you don't have any.
Okay.
Wait, okay. 5, 10, 15. Flamethrower totally hits this monster, right?
Yeah, but you don't have any extra actions to do with it. Captain Phoenix, it's your turn. And now a black hole opens up in front of you.
No!
And it pops in front of your face. And it says a familiar phrase. Never-ending story. And all of a sudden the world shifts around you. And you're thrown off of balance. And you're thinking, oh my goodness, here we go again. The same exact thing that happened outside. You develop a huge, terrible sense of vertigo, confusion, and also a 50% chance of not doing anything. So once
I go back 6 seconds and re-roll my wild chaos.
Ooh, clever girl. I'll allow it.
Yeah!
Roll your D10.
I hate that one. 6.
6. All right, this one says a black hole opens up and it pops right in front of your face, this firework, and it says Xanadu. And all of a sudden, you out of the black hole come these bots, and they pop on rollerblades onto your feet. In this, you have to move in straight lines only, and you have to move your full compilation of speed to run into things, or you can have you can turn by using athletics DC 15, or you have a chance of standing still, but there's a 38% chance that you just fall over prone.
All right, that one's
Xanadu.
Xanadu. Okay.
Benjamin.
So basically, I have to go like this into the wall. I have to go into the wall because I can't go.
Or you can turn with a DC 15 athletics check.
Would I have to do an athletics check every turn?
Yeah.
That's actually really funny. I'm not gonna.
You know
lie.
what? I'm gonna do it. Here we go.
How many do you have to make?
2.
2.
2. I'm gonna do 2, and I'd like to get to here.
Okay.
Not letting me click. I'm gonna do 2, and I'm adding 2 stims to the first one.
Okay.
This is an athletics check?
Yeah.
Great.
What a fun.
Okay, that's gonna be a 17 I rolled, so then I add 1 for athletics.
Yeah, you're able to make the first turn.
Oh wait, and then I add 2, so that would have been 19. Okay, bummer. Shouldn't have used it. All right, and now I'm adding another 2.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so you're able to just rollerblade through past a Bedzagak,
Yes.
and you end up right where you want to. Oh man, that's too fun.
I don't know how I did that. Okay, so I'm gonna end up here, and and I'm going to. Oh, what is this? What is it? Did you already describe the creature, or do I know what it is?
You could roll a
perception.
No, you could roll a life science check.
Life science. Cool. I don't have any bonuses to that.
Oh, well, then you can't roll a life science check.
Well, I rolled a 4, so it wouldn't matter. I don't know what it is, but I do know that I want to hurt it with everything that I have.
Okay.
Please.
Is it still grappling Detrian? Or no?
Oh, yeah.
Great. So then, technically, there is something electrical attached to it. If it's touching Detrian.
Oh, clever.
So I'm going to use my Jolting Surge.
And that does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Indeed, it does not. And it is a touch attack. Am I close enough, or would I need to be?
Yeah. No,
okay.
you definitely, but you have to roll your touch attack.
Oh, I know. Hang on 1 second. I'm just triple checking.
Jamie, will you look at the docs sheet, please?
Yarp.
Oh, Wes, what did you decide to do? Wait, I'm confused.
I cut at the thing that was attached to me.
Right. Okay, wait, it looks like Willow Ridley has donated $20. Well, actually, It's Finn. Okay, you did that, right?
Yeah, I said, when I read it, I said it could be 4 stims if you wanted it, but it's $20 for Wes to do with what he wanted.
Right. Wes, did you decide if those were stims?
I'm going to need whatever it is. It's
Meta AI.
Meta AIs. Whatever it is, it's Meta AIs.
Okay, so 1 Meta AI then. All right, and then it looks like we have NZ Steven coming in with 1 stim pack for Detrian. This isn't a bribe to keep my DM to not kill me, LOL. And 1 stim pack for Phoenix. Keep it up, fam. Keep our team alive. So thank you for that stim. I'm going to use it here on this attack roll. That is a natty 19. I kid you not. +2, +1. 22.
Now, I just have to ask this question.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, yes, you hit. You touch its body, an electrical current courses through its veins. But you also said that because it's touching Detrian, you get the bonus to electricity.
Oh.
Now,
only to hit.
Because it's touching Detrian, Detrian gets half damage of that.
That's bull. Come on.
How much damage is it?
It makes a lot of sense.
How much damage?
Science.
Wouldn't I get less because it's only a small tentacle attached?
4d6 points of damage.
Okay, hold on.
Nope, you did it.
Okay. Hold on, though. I can, here we go.
Okay.
46 is gonna be.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay. Well, that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage.
All right, so Detrian takes 7 points of damage.
But if I'm going to use one of my instantaneous spell-like abilities called Lessen Injury, where as a reaction, when you or an ally within 100 feet of you takes damage, you can spend 1 resolve point to change the amount of damage dealt to the lowest possible value.
Oh.
So it would be 2 damage, technically.
So I'm going to change Detrian's.
Changing that resolve point. Getting very risky here, Katie.
46.
To
very,
2.
very risky.
2. Ooh.
You know, spending resolve points is always risky because those are what you need to stay alive.
Right. I don't care, Ben. I'm saving my friend.
I get that. All right, we move on. It is now Nono's turn. Nono, what do you do?
Gotta follow the captain. And Nono directs Mims to, well, first,
Scriff, stay. You protect Nib.
And then she'll tell Mims to take her to follow the captain.
Yeah. Okay. Roll a piloting check because you're piloting a human.
That doesn't make sense.
You're piloting a Skittermander.
Oh, well, that's a 19 on the die, 26.
Super. Yeah, you are able to lead with your knees. You're able to leave Honorary Officer Mims right to where you need to be.
And I see this creature. Nono sees this creature.
No, it's very easy to know what these creatures are.
At the top of her lungs, she screams, "It's a Stridermander!" And she drops the pulsecaster pistol, draws her other semi-auto pistol, and attempts to hit it.
If prey had a natural predator, for Skittermanders, it is the Stridermander.
Hey!
You blew out the microphone, but I could hear you from the other room. Natural 20.
Yes, another one. Oh my God, no.
Well, Jamie, you tell me, do you want the card or do you want to roll double damage?
Double damage, please.
I figured. Roll your double damage then.
17 is 34 points of damage.
Oh, wow.
These are the natural hunters of Skittermanders.
Kill this thing.
Badge of honor, baby. Badge of
awesome.
honor.
You explode its head.
Yes!
And it is dead.
Oh, my heart's racing.
Oh my.
Abedjagat's jaw is just on the ground. Like, I'm so proud of you, bud.
Detrian collapses and just like pulls this thing off of him and just lays down on the floor.
I'm going to run over to Detrian.
I hate this place so much. So much.
I feel like that's what Detrian always says. I hate this place. I hate this place so much.
I'm going to give him 2 of my med AIs.
All right, so Patches hops down.
And while that's happening, Nono's going to use her med AI, call Patches in, and she walks over to Detrian and goes,
You know, I know where I stand now.
If they got striders, we gotta kill them all.
That was a really good shot, by the way. Oh. It was good. It was good. He's alive too. Yeah. I was going to get the guy so he didn't... everything sucks. Okay.
I'm going to hand Detrian my flask of whiskey.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm going to lean down to Detrian and say, thanks for the flamethrower.
He can't... He's not even speaking at this point. He's just...
Great.
No, the rollerblades are still on Captain Phoenix's legs, so she just kind of flops over and falls to the ground.
Would I see those?
Yes, absolutely.
And he just takes another big swig of whiskey and just shakes his head like he just can't at this point.
Oh, man. All right. You seem to have cleared out the place. Patches finishes its work on Detrian, so you now have four hit points or stamina points restored. And Wes, I want you to know you do have 5 of those yourself. So if you want to heal up, you can.
Oh yeah, he I don't even think he would have the brain to do it right now. He's just like resting on the ground, like very seriously contemplating leaving a grenade on this thing and just blowing its corpse to bits.
But I'm assuming Patches just goes to work on you and heals you up the entire way.
Can I perceive any potential threats that still linger that we're not aware of?
Absolutely. Go for it.
7 on the die, plus 9 is 16.
You don't see or hear anything. You don't.
Yeah.
You
Sounds
just
good.
don't.
I don't want to, so perfect.
Good.
I would like to walk over to Nono, and I'll be holding my whiskey flask, and I'll take a sip, and I'll look over at Nono, and I'll say, that was a good shot. I don't think I could be more proud. And hand her my flask.
No, we'll take the flask and take a little sippy.
As Captain Phoenix is watching Nono drink from the flask, she like stumbles on the roller skates again. She's like,
well, technically I didn't have to move.
Yes, but standing still has a 38%
Shoot,
chance
you're
of
right.
falling prone.
I'll roll an athletics check instead. I dropped my D20.
So you just see Captain Phoenix just like trying to circle around you guys, keeping moving on these rollerblades.
That was fun.
Cap, would you rather ride on Mim's shoulders? Because you don't look too steady.
I don't know what's going on today, but I'm sure it'll pass.
Yup, I think you need this more than me. And no will hand back the whiskey.
Oh, and I drink it.
Would my data pad, out of curiosity, would my data pad have a camera on it?
Yes.
I'm taking a video and pictures of Captain Phoenix on roller skates.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The entire
It's your blackmail forever.
You see she's stumbling around. And it's it's tough. It's not easy to rollerblade all over the place. So what are we doing? Where are we going? You have Nib. I mean, she's told you that there's more to this. It's deeper in, and if you actually look in the Mog, you're right there. You can see now on this kind of hollow sphere that has mapped out. There are certainly points of interest, some of which you've already seen. You are clearly in the one right kind of near close by. The checkpoint Labu is up here, the security station, and you're in. It seems like there's one down in the Warrens underneath it. There's a couple of other places scattered throughout all of Asana Town and even into the next bubble closest to it, Clearlight. But there's also a spot that is deeper within the Warrens that you see is further on.
Can I note this on a piece of paper or download it onto a data pad or something?
Yeah, you can just pull at all this information. Roll a computers check just for my edification.
You got it. Oh, that's a nat one. Can I burn the knowledge? Is that okay?
Start to see this kind of fizzle out as you're trying to get this into your data pad, and then it sinks and flutters away. You saw it. It's in your mind.
I would like to cast telepathic message.
Telepathic method. All right.
Method?
What kind of method acting are we talking? It's a telepathic method.
Yes. Full Daniel Day-Lewis. Full Lincoln. And tell this information to all of the members of the crew. That way I'm not the...
Can you say how you say it, though?
There's a big bubble, and then deeper down there's an area there. I can see it in my mind, and you know it now too. Good. We solved it. Now we all know.
I don't want you in my head.
Perhaps I don't want to be in your head either.
Oh,
whoa.
Cranky Mog is my favorite Mog.
Sassy Mog.
I'll sever the connection.
No.
I'm going to turn to
I'm having too much fun tonight.
I would like
We've
to
noticed, believe us.
I'd like to ask No. Are you able to hail Ash on your datapad?
Maybe?
I just want to make sure the Scourge is okay.
I'll try.
Can I attempt a connection?
Certainly. Hello, No, my mechanic. This is Ash. How may I assist you?
Hey Ash, we just want to make sure that you're okay and that the Scourge is still where we left it and everything is 100%.
Everything is fine.
Can I roll a sense motive on an AI?
Sure.
Or an engineering, or like, would I know what just happened?
I don't know. Roll a sense motive.
Can I as well? Am I listening?
I mean, I think you just asked No to do it.
19.
19. That was a little weird.
That's it?
Are you sure everything's okay?
Yes. No, my mechanic. Everything is fine.
Okay, quick question. What's the shooty guy's name?
Me, Detrian.
And who's our captain?
Phoenix, captain of the Scourge.
Okay, Ash, I'm gonna need you to hold on for a second. Hey, Cap, it's not okay.
We have to get back to the Scourge.
The question is how. The place is locked down. You have Nib. You have information further into the town. Do you bring Nib back to the apartment? Do you go deeper into the Warrens? Do you say, get rid of it all, the Scourge is the most important, and dare flying through the sun to go see if your ship is okay? All of that, we'll have to find out next time. I love this game. Before we leave, though, let's read a few comments. Let's see how everybody's doing out there. It's been a blast tonight.
Oh, I have a great comment from Legend of Katie, who says, Ben, you're the worst.
Oh, thank you so much for that, Legend of Katie.
I second that.
No, you don't mean it.
It's Lucas Martinez says, don't need blackmail photos of the captain. This whole thing is being streamed live on Abedzagak's Cambot.
That's true. I had that thought, but I kept it to myself.
But I don't know if you've noticed, Captain Phoenix has tried her hardest to stay out of that camera's way.
Oh.
Also, Deathrain plans on framing them all over the ship.
Yes.
Imp in my head earlier when Deathrain just sunk into the floor said Deathrain may need a spa episode. Which, like all good animes, I would love a spa episode.
Mm-hmm. We 100% need that.
The fact that we're in a sauna town.
I mean,
I've thought about that more than once.
I mean, I know it's not spelled the same, but it would be nice.
Yes.
Oh, 100% would be nice.
It could also be a yoga retreat center because asana means pose.
Or
I would love
it's very close to a sauna.
That's a good point. I didn't even all of these things are great points.
Aren't they, Ben?
Yeah.
In my mind, Detrian is animated regular like an anime character, but the rest of the crew all has giant googly eyes. And the whole episode, we're trying to steal one of his grenades, and we just happen to mess it up every time, and he never notices.
Oh my goodness!
I love that.
Rachel says, "Wow, I got here right at the end. I'm gonna have to rewatch the entire VOD." And Rachel Kanak also subbed.
Oh, thank
Hey!
NZ Stephen F says, "What a way to go out." So, how did you die? Carpet burn. Sounds even more tragic when typing that.
That's great.
What a strange thing that's just happening all the time now.
Oh boy. My goodness. I'm just having far too much fun tonight. It was a blast. I enjoy hanging out with all of you. I enjoy hanging out with you players. You're my favorites. You did great. So congratulations. Jamie, you shot a Stridermander and killed it in one blow. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
It deserved it.
It did.
There.
This episode was a freaking roller coaster. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Yeah, we went through a lot.
It was. Oh.
Forget Deathrain. Wes needs a drink now.
Oh, wowza.
Oh boy. I for some reason my chat is going crazy. So I'm seeing all sorts of information from way long ago, and people are like, "Ben, stop!" Oh no, here's Sharna. Sharna's like, "Who took over this ship? Ben, stop!" And people are going crazy about the ship. Oh man.
I'm also seeing something that I don't feel so great about from Crossbones.
What?
Hey, Ben,
What?
plan for 5 bad Agents of Chaoses next week.
Oh,
wow.
My
poor Katie.
Goodness.
It's so weird. I have a mod sword and Crossbones got blocked or banned somehow. It's so weird how that happened.
I don't know that Crossbones is talking about that. I think Crossbones is talking about how there are 5 of you. One of you had a bad Agent of Chaos at the exact same time.
I don't
It
want
could
it.
be very, very...
What if we all were abducted by aliens?
That would actually be
Together.
That'd be better. That'd be better, right?
Yeah. Because, Phoenix got kind of saved in that little fight. It just pulled out of nowhere and was like, okay, fight's over now, come back.
I mean, that could have ended poorly had that thing kept attacking me. I don't
That's
know.
true.
If you guys had, continued the fight any longer, it would have just kept hurting me. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Pretty poorly. Anyway, so... It's been a lot of fun. We've had a good time here tonight. We hope you all did as well. Make sure to join us for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, your day off. Enjoy it. Keep your day off. Wes, will you be streaming tomorrow?
No, my streams have actually switched to Friday to match with my player schedule.
All right.
So,
Well, there you go.
yeah.
Fridays
I'm off tomorrow.
Are Wes's streams. Wes was off, so you all have the day to yourselves to relax, to enjoy a mid-afternoon sandwich. Then Monday we are back with Crits and Giggles. 2 episodes left. It's incredible. Katie and I are trying our best to destroy my lovely wife who is GMing that game. She's right down there. I can't get there. She's right over there. She's so good. Hatch left us, so we're in a terrible situation. And
but I'm out of snacks, okay?
Okay, well, you got all the snacks, Hatch.
Come back. Soraya has a lot of snacks for you.
Birdseed, though. Remember that.
I am okay. You know, it's fine. I like this house. There's a stove here. They make bread.
Exactly. Wednesday we have the day, or Tuesday we have the day off again. Wednesday, another day off for next week. Thursday, another day off. And then Friday, we also have that Heroic Endeavors going on, where we're playing a little Pathfinder 2E. And I wonder who's going to be on this week. I mean, I won't say anything, but I already know who's going to be on. So make sure you keep your eye out for who will be on. And then Saturday, we're right back here with another episode of Things in Space. I love it. I love Starfinder. I don't know what else to say.
This is fun. I
hope you all had a wonderful time. We'll catch you next time for some more Things in Space.
Boop, boop, boop.
Boop, boop.